We out here, man.
Yes.
Hopefully you can hear me.
I can hear you loud and clear.
Loud and clear. Cool.
Yes.
Let's see my curly top.
Yes.
Cool, perfect.
Yes. What am I doing? I'm cheating right now. Like as you can see, I'm using Restream, which I was
I
like,
like Restream.
I know this is my first time using it. So after
That you
like
should get.
after our last session, which lasted, like why is this going so short? Why are they kicking us off? I looked it up. I was like, oh, they just changed this like recently, like in September. Like
Yeah.
even if you're paying, unless you're like paying for the enterprise, you got 40 minutes tops. That's it. No matter if it's just you or you and somebody else. So like that's stupid.
That's trash. That is
Like
trash.
your
They're
stock is gonna
literally,
crash.
bro. They're literally trying to make us fucking get on like YouTube and do their and all that type of streaming. I'll pass.
Yeah. I'm like, I'll find
I'll
other
pass.
ways. This.
Yeah,
And like
I'll pass.
I just found this like an hour ago, like, oh shit, I forgot. Zoom
I got
sucks.
I got one. It's called a live stream, but it's like $40 a month. I mean, we can get it going if you want to do that.
Yeah, I mean, for now, this
And it
works.
does this go to all your major channels like YouTube, Twitter,
I'm not
the
even
Twitch,
streaming
and
this.
all that? Oh,
What I'm doing is I'm using this and funneling through my OBS recording. So I'm
oh,
recording off the desktop. That way, we can just keep going as much as possible. Cause I got like fucking 200 plus gigabytes worth of space left. I'm like, I'll just do that. And
okay, yeah, nice, yeah.
I tested it out and everything. I was like, all right, test my phone. You're seeing me, and like, all right, that's important. Um, I know how OBS Studio works. It records. Well, depending on how you want to set it up, I set it up to record desktop and vocals, so it's recording everything. So
Oh, got you. So you just have your OBS on and you got to streaming through got you.
yeah,
Okay,
so right
perfect.
now I'm not even going live.
Yeah, I know this is all just straight.
Yeah,
You're going live through your OBS, but like this is just straight video footage.
straight cheating.
Oh,
Straight.
hey, nigga, hey, straight cheat.
What's that song with Run the Jewels? Lie, cheat, still everybody doing like yeah, everybody is doing
Bro,
that.
and nigga, hey, I haven't. There's two things, nigga, a few things. I haven't really gone to the movies like that since 2006. So that lets you. I've been stealing for years.
Yeah, see, it's like only the big movies, right?
Bro, but yeah. So you remember when you remember Pirate Bay?
Yeah, I still kind of use them if I have to.
So, but back in the day, Pirate Bay they were that niggas for like brand new fucking movies. You just had to fucking download four or five different fucking I forget what they're called, but like in order for them to like connect, you got to compress them.
Yeah,
And then, bro, nigga, I was different zip files, and yeah, and they all had to you had to dial them in sequence, and then compress them, and then you got your movie.
yep.
But I was king of that.
It's like,
King.
oh look, I
Oh,
don't know
no
what.
movie came out?
Oh,
Pirate Bay? Slide your boy.
oh, what's this? I never heard of it. Let's get it.
Slide your boy. Nah,
Yeah,
that's my shit, man.
that's how I became a movie buff as well with the Pirate Bay and the what's the other ones? The before they got taken down, Kick Ass Torrance was
Kick
badass.
ass. Oh wow, kick ass.
Yeah,
What was it? Ustream.
Ustream.
Um
Right
uh
now is only Pirate Bay. When it comes to like um quality and like it's safe, whatever. The only two
yeah.
places are left to me is Pirate Bay and how's it go? RBG something torrents. You ever heard
Oh,
of
you
them?
still use people still use torrents?
Yeah.
Oh shit. I haven't used torrents in damn, it's been years, man. I want to stay almost 10 years since I used a torrent.
Well, that's good. I haven't used them either. I only do a torrent because like when we got to talk about just movie, like movies, yeah. Like I used to be a movie buff, so I would go there get the movies all the time. So I haven't gotten no movies in a while because streaming world is different.
It's
So
killing.
so after that, if it wasn't movies, it might be comic books. Then if it was the comic books, it would be just like books. But now there's other sites that just have
Right.
that just on deck. Like
Right.
that's where I get all my digital comic books from. The three top sites, comic info or something, and then
Comic Info is still out in this biz. Okay, I haven't been to Comic Info in a minute.
what?
Yeah, Comic Info. I used to go to like there was like 3 anime sites that I would go to that had because like back in the day, like like you know how anime does, like they'll release it in English like a few days before, or no, they'll release it in Japanese a few days beforehand, and then like release it in like in the subtitles
Okay.
like a couple days later. So I'm a huge fucking Naruto buff. So Naruto, the episodes used to come on. It would come out on Tuesdays, but they wouldn't get English dubbed until like Thursdays. So I would get them shit. Hey, I'll be sitting there watching that Japanese. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. I don't know what the fuck you saying, but his action is lit. So, but then nigga, once they get to the motherfucking to the subtitles next time, I'm like, oh,
Oh, that's what's happening.
cracking. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, bro. I used to fucking like I said, my nigga. My torrent game, my steal movies and stealing fucking shit game was top tier, fam. Top tier.
Unprecedented. Like man,
unprecedented.
You're walking to people's houses. You're seeing all their DVDs on the wall. It's just like they're like, look at all my DVDs. I got so many movies. Oh, that's cute. Like you have like what 100? You got 100 movies? Yeah, oh, that's great. That's cute, man. That's cute. How many you have? I don't know. 4,000.
Yeah. Hey, oh yeah, I got a whole fucking, you know what I'm saying, library over here. Come check it out.
Yeah, what do you need?
Bro, I literally had like I bought so this is when terabytes were first just being like produced.
Right.
And they were like $500-$600. At that time, I invested in one, and that was strictly just for my movies, like movies and videos and all that shit.
Just pure entertainment.
Pure entertainment, bro. Pure entertainment. And I eventually filled that bitch up.
Yeah, right? And that baffles you. You be like,
yeah.
You're running low. I'm running low. Shit, what the fuck do I have in
It's a goddamn terabyte.
What the fuck do I have in there? What the fuck? You start looking like, oh shit, like what was it, Blade Runner? I was like, oh fuck, Blade Runner's like fucking 20 gigs. Well, I got the real good version apparently.
Bro,
let me get a lesser version of that.
Yo, I used to. Hey, that's funny you said that because I was just like when I was doing it, it was just HD, and I was like the biggest, like the best quality at the time. I was like, yo, shoot your boy that 720 HP, man. Just give me that 720. I don't need nothing else.
You know,
720 D or 720 DPI. I apologize. Shoot your boy that, and we're great.
Man, no, I don't know. It's like video games. It's like our eyes. You look back at the games that you thought were the shit. You look back at it now. You're like, that game looks like crap. How was I in love with this game?
What
Like,
the fuck was I thinking?
Like, I'm a big Metal Gear fan. And
oh, bro. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get my wine real quick because I want to jump right into Metal Gear.
Okay.
You have piqued my goddamn interest. Let's do this. Hold on one second. I'm gonna eat.
King Tokyo. I don't know why that's in my. That's from a game me and my fiance were playing, and I didn't know it's on.
Man, 2023. Yeah, man. So, yeah, nah, man. So, go ahead, talk about Metal Gear Solid. Let's get into it. Let's hop into it.
Well, shit. I don't know how you got into Metal Gear. I love telling this story. I remember exactly the job I was working at and everything. I can't mention the job. They have people.
Yeah.
Let's just say that. Like,
They got ears.
I might offend them or something. I don't want to do that. So I like living. But no, for real though. I was at work, and then like me and my homie were talking about, yo man, games, and I was like, man, I haven't played games in a while. This is, mind you, this is like '97 or '98 or something like that. Whatever the first one came out. Yeah, around that time.
You're around that time, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just like bored. We're talking around 99, 90, 98.
You was at work?
Yeah, I was at work. I was at what?
Oh, you are older than me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're not gonna tell our age, but goddamn.
I'm an elder nerd.
Oh brother, you are. Hey,
I passed down the knowledge.
you got to get to him in order to beat the game.
Yeah, I've seen things. So like nerd shit. You want to talk about nerd shit? You guys run around free and nitty. Like I'm a nerd. I like Naruto. Like, oh shit, you're saying it out loud? What? What's happening? What's happening? You're not burned at the stake.
Oh yeah, they would kill us, bro. They would kill us, man.
But no, I was at work, and we were talking about video games and like how they suck and everything. And my boy was like, "Yo, man, there's one game on PlayStation in which you can sneak around and everything, and you like go around corners, you like break their necks and everything like that. And you can like smoke a cigarette, you can crawl through the snow, you can hide, you can put their butt." And I was just like, "Oh, I'm good. Say no more." You have picked, like, just like what you said earlier, you have piqued my goddamn interest. And my job was a graveyard. It was like, right when work ended, I went straight to Walmart because they opened at 7. I got up at 7. So, like, I got to around 7-ish, right on the corner, pretty much. You know, if you're San Bernardino native, you know where Walmart's at. But to get there, get the game, like, you got PlayStation, boom. So, I'm playing that game, like, dead tired and stuff. I'm like, yo, this game is everything he said, and it's dope. Y'all got it. You know what's great about it is? It's the little things in that game. That's what I like about it. It's like,
talk about it, bro. Talk about it.
What those footprints? Like, so if I hide, I'm leaving footprints behind. I gotta hide my carbon footprints and shit. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta be careful when I walk. And then if you're out in the rain too long, you start sneezing, start catching cold. You're like, what the fuck?
Nigga.
I know I'm like, it was those little things that like kept me interest. Like in part 3, you fucking had to. We didn't have. Wait, actually, you had to eat. You had to.
Don't skip around. Wait. Don't skip around. Don't skip around. Go to part 2. Go to part 2.
Man, part two is a love-hate, but
really,
it's a love-hate because I felt a little bit cheated that you didn't play the entire game as Snake. You played like the first what? No, you played like the second middle half as writing or whatever. Like I want to play as Snake again. That guy was dope. I mean, writing was dope too. But what else happened? What happened in part 2? And in part 2, that's when you battled the president. Yes. Yeah. That's when you. Yes. That's when you fight Solidus Snake, the one who was the better of all the clones. And you're like, well, that's when you start. I didn't understand clones back then, so they're like, oh, that's actually kind of scary. You're like you're practicing to make the perfect person, and that scares the shit out of me for some reason. But anyway, Revolver Ocelot, that motherfucker gets his hand cut from part 1, right? But he, I'm gonna have to skip because we're gonna talk about. I'm just break down characters.
Break it down, bro. Break it down.
Revolver Ocelot, which is like my character, because this guy just with his guns, just cocking it in part 3. Oh, look, this is young Ocelot. I can do this. He's cocking his gun. He's like, oh man. When he's fighting the original big boss, he's like, oh man, my gun is so fast. Oh shit. Oh man, a revolver's. He's jerking off the gun like, yo man, what the fuck? And then you go to part 1 Metal Gear, when you see him in the old age, he gets his head cut off by what was
The
it? Gray Wolf?
Gray Ninja, Gray
Yeah.
Wolf.
He gets
He
his
was
head cut
the
off.
cyber ninja. Yeah.
Yeah. The cyber dude gets his head cut off. He's like, I'm missing a hand. Later, you find out that hand that he lost is grafted. He gets Liquid Snake's hand, who is like arm. The crazy clone of Solid Snake. He gets Liquid's hand grafted onto his own body. Because apparently the options of hands it hurts it too much.
The options of hands?
It's like there's not enough hands. You need to graft a psychotic
You need
person's
this
hand.
one.
Or you can't wait. Yeah, you like Liquid.
Yo,
he was insane. Liquid Solid was insane, and Ocelot is just a savant, insane person. Like, yo, I'm just gonna put this fucking hand. And then on part 5, they merge into one being because of that same hand. Like, it takes over him. It takes over.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like I'm like, yo, this just looks like Liquid Snake now. We're not. There's no longer a Revolver Ocelot. This is Liquid Snake.
He's taking over him.
Yeah, no, this is Metal Gear Solid is honestly, bro, hands down my favorite video game of all time. I've never like when I first got it in 96, 97, nigga, like I got it just because the kids we were talking about. So I was like, nigga, I got my PlayStation. I need Metal Gear Solid.
Yep.
Yeah, the first time I played it, my nigga. So you do know there's a timer on that game, right?
On the first one?
Yes, there's a timer on that game.
There is?
If you don't beat, yes. If you and I found out the hard way, if you do not beat that game in 18 hours, the game's over. You have to start over.
Like,
yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So here's how I found out. Because at the time, I didn't have a memory card. So remember what we used to do? Pause the game, wait all day, and come back and play it again. I did that 2 days in a row. Didn't thinking nothing of it because I was like speeding through this game.
Right.
Nigga, when I tell you, and when I wasn't speeding through it. I was, bro, it's a brand new game. Like we're not used to tactical games like this as kids.
It was different.
Yo, like you said, like the diapism, the shit that you have to take while you sneezing, shaking, the cigarette smoke, the all that shit. So I'm not used to none of that stuff as a kid.
Right.
So when that shit comes in, it takes me a little longer to kind of navigate certain things. Bro, you know I died at near like more the beginning part where you're sneaking in to get inside the building.
I can't get inside.
I died because I didn't know, like there's no instruction manual to tell you like what you got to do.
Nope.
So you gotta
only if you got the book. Only if you got the
you gotta figure it out.
Yeah.
And so I didn't have the books. Like, you know, I didn't know you had to go through these vents. That nigga, if you had a shitty TV, you were just gonna be ass out of luck because you weren't gonna see them vents.
Yeah, you have to actually look. You be like,
you gotta look.
Okay, where am I going?
Took me the longest time to even get inside the building, and then once it happened, nigga. So yeah, after 18 hours, nigga. So in the beginning of the game, they tell you there's only there's gonna be a bombing at this specific at that place, nigga,
right.
And you have to get out of there before it happens. They stuck to their word.
Huh.
Look it after this. Like you will if you don't finish that game in 18 hours, the facility blows up and you start all over.
That's crazy. I'm actually,
that was my introduction to the game.
Like boom,
first time.
What
first time. I was like, yo, what the fuck is this?
Hey, I was doing
and like, you know, there was no internet. There was no internet to go check and like, hey, well, Google, what does it say?
Well, there was internet. It just wasn't fucking the shit that it is now, where you can like stumble into a solution. Like, oh, right. Okay, that's it. Like, how easy? Like Elder Ring, whatever it's called now, right?
Man,
I don't play that, but Diesel does, right? I watch him every once in a while. I'm like, it's for me. I'm like, yeah, maybe I should need more story. I mean, I see the gameplay of it, but that's neither here nor there. There is more instructions and things of how to beat something on TikTok for Elder Ring than any other game or game back in the 90s. Like if you put them all together, there's more information about that just shows you about technology. Like everybody's talking about it. Everybody got a different way of how to beat it. So back then we had the internet. It's just everybody wasn't on it. Now everybody's on it.
Yeah, and there was no other like I mean, you had maybe like one or two different ways to beat Metal Gear Solid, nigga, but it was pretty straightforward. Pretty linear. You know what I'm saying?
Stop the shit.
Stop the shit. So and whatever passageways to get there, you have to get there.
Yeah. That was my comeback to video games. I was done. I mean, I had a PlayStation, but I was like, yeah, PlayStation, because I was a gamer. Like, oh, what's this new thing? PlayStation. Oh, it's cool. CDs. But then Metal Gear brought me all the way back, and then PlayStation 2 came in, and I was still at that same job. And I remember it was almost like PlayStation 5 where they ran out. They were running low on PlayStation 2s because they were just selling. They were fucking flying off the shelves.
Those are moving, bro. And niggas was like, they was getting robbed for those things.
Yeah.
Niggas was getting robbed for those PlayStation 2s, bro. I remember that.
I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah.
But like, that is crazy. Like it told you that, like, for one, gaming is like it's on a rise. Like, fuck, gaming is on a rise because the way they marketed it was this is not just a gaming system. You can watch movies on here. You can listen to music on here. And everybody's like, oh,
get on
shit.
The internet.
It's like
on the internet at the time.
Yeah, the internet at the time. So
they had the dial-up back there. Yeah.
Yeah. So it brings like the people who wasn't fully integrated into the technology, like, oh shit, I can watch movies on there. Okay, I guess I'll get my kid that or myself that. At the very least, I can watch movies on this thing.
Exactly.
And then if I want to play a video game, I play a video game. Boom, you hooked. You're in. you're already in. You decided to get a PlayStation. You're gonna get a PlayStation 3. You're gonna get a PlayStation, all of them, or any other system, depending on what you like. Some people move on to the fucking Xbox. You know, like, oh, Xbox comes in, like, oh, look at the first one. Everybody made fun of it, but even me as a Sony fanboy, I was like, man, Xbox was kind of dope. They just
agreed.
The first one anyway. The first one they came out too hard.
I did.
They came out way too hard. It was like, yo, you guys got this big ass controller. Y'all just looked at that and said, look, they want this. Neither here or there. But then,
and they lasted long. Like their first marker, the Xbox One, didn't it last until the Xbox until PlayStation 3 dropped?
In a way, yeah. It was like
the first Xbox lasted until the Xbox 3 dropped.
It lasted to the cusp.
Yeah, to the cusp. Like they was right there because they had the that Warriors game on there.
Oh yeah. Well, we played that. Me and the homies, yeah.
Bro, the Warriors game was it
was fun.
When I was out of high school, that shit was popular as fuck.
Yeah.
Like big time popular. Like niggas, like we used to like have like I used to have like hoods and gangs and shit to that game, to that game right there. That was a great fucking game. Literally, like what? So say for instance, nigga, you were in a city or whatever, nigga, and you want to like start making like hoods and shit like that. That's the greatest fucking game.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that game as well. I forgot that it came out on the regular Xbox, but now that you mention it, yeah, I remember now because my homie before he passed had the Xbox One. Okay. Huh. But anyway, I lost track of my thoughts. Like I was just like in the back, like
we played that shit. Yeah, bro. That game was definitely ahead of its time, man.
So
definitely ahead of its time, bro.
But here's the thing. Where is that sound? What is it doing? Do you hear it? Maybe that's me.
What's that?
I, like a vibration.
It's like a humming sound.
Yes.
I have my fan on under because it's hot in here.
Okay. I was like, what is that? Ah. Anyway, so
Oh yeah, you can't really hear it. You can't really hear it.
PlayStation 2 changed the whole world for me, mainly because play, where am I? Mainly because of, of mainly because of Metal Gear 2, what came out on that. And that brought the whole gaming to another level. Like, man, the way that they blended with first person, because I was like, because you know how part one was like it's hover over, you kind of like seeing like above them in a way, unless you peek around the corner or whatever. Part two, right, like kind of like added some things that I wish that happened was, man, it should be like first person shooter because I can't see in front of me. I'm only seeing like the stuff that's on the screen, the box part. So I can't like. It was annoying for me. So
you're right. So it was the shooting and the aiming. Like when you hit around the corners, you're absolutely fucking right. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, there was like it was annoying, right? It was like, well, we're like, yo, this would be dope, but I feel like I can't fucking get the whole concept of what's happening because that's over there. What if I would have to like literally see the villain in order to see his path, what he's like to do. But then if you put it on hard mode, whatever, they take off the radar and all that shit. So you can't see their field of vision. So I'm like, that's no fair to me because I can't see them at all. Unless I like actually see them when the camera hovers close to them, and by then they may look at me and already see me depending on their length of vision. That was something annoying.
You do know, like this game, like you're not supposed to use your bullets in this game. Like for they designed this game so you don't use your bullets.
Yes,
like you're supposed to be 100% espionage, 100% under the radar. Like everything is CQC. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not. It's not a shoot 'em up game.
No,
it never has been.
And
so like it's a very nigga. You gotta be patient as fucking in these games, like more so than in like nigga. There's been times where I like, you know what, I'm gonna sit right here. I'm about to cook a meal. No, he ain't coming yet. Okay, cool. All right, cool. I'm sitting here chilling. You know what I'm saying? I'm dead ass serious. Yeah. Especially in Metal Gear Solid 3, like when they really introduced the sniper and stuff like that. Like bro, Yes. You really had to you had to like really pay attention. Like, damn, nigga, how long can I sit here? I gotta go eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many different things in these games, and you're absolutely right when it came to Metal Gear Solid 2. Like, they added aspects of like, okay, so once he's around the corner, I can hide here and I can see the whole background.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they'll show okay, so I see when he's walking. So when I come out to bust his ass, or when I come out to choke him out, I can time it.
Yes. And part 3, added on to the things I love the best about it, the little things, because like you said earlier, when he's hiding in the mud, and if it starts drying out, the mud dries. I like mud dries on him, or he can just wash himself off in like a small pond, roll around a little bit.
You have to switch your camouflage.
You have to switch your camouflage. You have to be like really thinking like what to do. Like I want to be seen. What's my best way not to be seen? I'm like,
dog.
I love that fucking thing. I have to really be mindful about things. That's what that game. You know, I'm like trying to put together like concepts on video games and what they're actually meant to do. Like this game in particular, Metal Gear franchise, it's like to be mindful of things. Like maybe I should just bust into this room, start blasting, because there may be a claymore right here. Ooh, I'm dead. Or there may be a camera right there. Everybody knows I'm here. Shit. You have to like, all right, bet. Like you said, it's espionage. You have to
Mm-hmm.
hide. You have to just focus on your target to get to that. Like they give you the mission status. This is what we need. Get there. And then when things change, you have to like still be sneaky.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit. All right. That's popping. Like, all right, I'll get. That's still the mission.
Right. Right. Right.
So
So
it teaches
then
you how to
that's right
focus.
there. It bro teaches you how to focus. Teach you how to be patient. You know what I'm saying? Like, it teaches you how to like, okay, understand your surroundings. Like, what can I use to benefit me in this mission right here? A lot of times, like, you know, like, because that was I think when that's one of the games where like you can hide under some blade of grass or bushes and shit like that, and they won't see you.
Yep.
But you have to have one the right camouflage. Make sure that you're in the shade, and also make sure that you're not like sneezing or shaking or anything at that point.
Or they be like, oh, what the fuck was that?
They'll be like, "Bleh, bleh."
Pop, pop, pop,
Oh,
pop. Oh shit.
got your ass. Yeah.
You trying to run.
And you
This
can't do it over
blasting you.
certain things that yeah. So yeah, that game right there, Metal Gear Solid 3. If you guys ever, anyone out here listening, if you guys ever get a chance to like go back on video games, actually those last three, Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3 are classics. Great games.
Yes. The big boss, his mentor storyline. I was like, yo, your boss betrayed you, bro, and just threw you over a cliff. Just threw you over and just and it was like cold about you. Bye. Boom. You don't understand yet. It was like, oh shit. Understand what?
Dog, that whole mindset through those games, like all the bad, like, all the villains in that thing, like these niggas had like the thing is they had no remorse for the enemy, but they had so much like feel for like their cause.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like not even understand like they could give two fucks about humanity long as their cause was fulfilled.
So who's your favorite?
It is my favorite villain.
Or character in Metal Gear.
My favorite character is
On the spot.
God, I had to think about it because like no, I had two in my head. Um, one was Psycho Mantis, and the other
Ooh.
one was in part 5. It's like a protege of Psycho Mantis. I can't call the nigga's name, or no, it's a female, but she's man. We got man. See, this is what I get for not like.
Five?
See, it's in part 4, 5. Let me look it up real quick so I don't look dumb on the internet, bro. So give me a second.
I think we're talking about Psycho himself. If it's young him.
Go Mantis. Psycho Mantis protege. Yeah. Okay. So Psycho Mantis. Yeah, protege. See, this is where everybody. It's just why you got to remember video games and their characters. So, fuck it. Psycho Mantis was one of my favorite characters, and that nigga, who's that nigga? In part, was it 3 or 4? Part 4, where he was like like a fire demon.
Oh.
And you had to beat this nigga by blowing up the silos.
That's part 5.
Is it part 5? Yeah.
That's part
Okay.
5.
Well, because part 4 ran into part 5.
No,
They were the same story. Yeah.
No. They were.
Yeah, they're the same story. Like part 4 and part 5 like the stories ran into each other.
How so? Like the part 4 was the one where Snake dies from old age, and then part part 5 is the one where it's around Big Boss, and Ocelot is relatively young.
Oh, okay. So you talking? Yeah, was Snake died of old age when he killed his mother, right?
No, Snake died of old age from the virus.
That was the
He died, or not the virus, but
right. But
just because that's the way it was.
no, yeah, it's that shit
that they have or
in
some
part
shit
one.
like that. Like
The
pretty
shit
much,
that he
yeah.
got, yeah, the shit that he got injected with in part one.
Yeah. And so part 5 is the one where
No, okay, so the Phantom Pain had two parts.
breaking up.
Yeah. Hold on, Phantom. Yeah, the what Phantom Pain? I swear to God, it had two parts.
No.
Part 5.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, you're half right. Basically there was the demo, something zeros, and then
Yes.
and then there's Phantom Pain. Something zeros is that's the part that's part of part 5. Yeah, so
That's the part.
yeah.
That's the that's the when they went from, because you had to go say this little boy or whatever, and like nigga, you get caught up with the skull head nigga.
Yeah.
And then you end up in part 5 about to go fight this nigga.
Yeah. That's all essentially part 5. Yeah, so
with the ground zero?
Ground zero.
Ground
yeah.
zero? Ground zero. You're right.
Ground zero was I've seen
zero.
people do fast runs on ground zero because you both beat it really, really fast. I'm like, shit, I can't.
No, that's a pretty long game though. It's pretty decent
zero,
long.
Ground zero is short.
Yeah.
You could beat that in like.
It's like 8 hour.
Like 12 minutes.
It's like an 8 hour game.
You could beat ground zero in 12 minutes. It's like
really?
Yeah, because it's only like there's only one mission to get the boy, and you can like
to get the boy, right? Yeah.
You can literally just go trink everybody, run straight to the boy, make your way out, and I've seen videos like shit. That dude did that really fast on speed runs, but it's big in the sense that there's a lot of extra stuff inside of ground zero.
Yeah, there's like side shit in there, right?
Exactly.
As I remember.
Yeah, there's one thing where I guess you take a picture somewhere or something like that where it starts to reenact their very first Metal Gear game, because I guess that helicopter place is like similar or something.
Yeah.
So that was weird. But the fire guy, I forgot his name. No, the fire guy is an extension of Psycho Mantis' mind. Like that's one of his powers.
Nigga, I told you. Hey, that's the nigga I was hey, ladies and gentlemen, that's the guy I was talking about. I just couldn't call his name. Yes, that's the second. That's the other Psycho Mantis, because he's part of Psycho Mantis.
Yeah.
Like that part. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
I just couldn't call him.
Yeah, I was like fire. Then we said that like, oh yeah, that guy. That guy's a motherfucking bitch to fight. I hate fighting. You throw everything at him. Boo. Why won't you die?
Yeah, just fucking die, man.
Just like,
the crazy thing is like the crazy thing is like how those water silos, after you blow them all up, one just automatically reappears. Like, you came back, huh?
I ain't questioning it.
Come on down, brother.
I need all the help I can get.
I need it all. Huh?
Yeah, that game. You know what's great about that game, part 5, is that it's tied with one of the best games that never came out. And most people know what I'm talking about if you're a Hideo Kojima fan. And that is, oh shit, my mind went blank. It went completely blank. But
see, it ain't just me.
It's not just you. What's the name of that game? It's a horror film. It's a horror game that came out, or didn't come out.
Hey man, right? Didn't he just pass like this past year, Hideo Kojima?
No, he's alive. I would know. I would be crying right
Is it
now.
still okay? No, you're right. You're right.
I I
No, me
still
too. No, me too.
I still
He's
be
still alive. Still
emotional.
alive. Still
Oh shit.
alive. Yeah, no, I,
who's
that
gonna
guy's man. I love this guy, man.
who's gonna make games now?
He is giving me nothing but
What is it called?
hope.
Oh, okay.
He said,
So there's a horror game that never came out, but I played. I can say that. I can say that, but I didn't save it on my PlayStation 3. Now, this game, Metal Gear Solid 5, and this horror game called Silent Hill PT. You played that?
So I never was a Silent Hill fan.
Okay, you would have been. You would have been.
Okay.
Look up Silent Hill PT. You'd be like, oh shit. Like literally, put it this way, bro. This demo that was don't know no nobody knows what it exactly was for. Came out on PlayStation 3. We all played it. And then
Looking at it, yeah.
and then they got beef. Kojima and Konami had beef. And thus that game got scrapped. And so PlayStation takes that game off the PlayStation Store as a demo or whatever. It takes it off completely. Dude, when I tell you that when I tell you that people were selling PlayStation 3s for thousands of dollars if it had that game on it, you would be like, nah. And I'm just like, no, that shit happened. That shit happened because that game was phenomenal for what it was and how short it was. It's like
So I'm reading it right now. I'm glad. So it's those who see it, PT. Yo, this shit looks amazing.
I told you. I told you. Like you see, like you
Bro,
see.
only because nigga, uh, uh, who, Guillermo del Toro's part of this.
Yeah. It was gonna be big. It was gonna be a dope ass game. It can still be a dope ass game. Hey, anybody who's listening, let's get that shit back going.
Bro, and it used the Fox. Hey, if anybody's familiar with game, they used the Fox engine in 2014. So at that time, that's like the engine that they're using right now for shit for oh man, I know the fucking name, I just can't call it the the one that they're using for the Matrix, the one they're using for fucking Spider-Man, the one the Unreal.
Yeah.
So the Fox engine at that time was the equivalent of the Unreal engine, like of today's time.
Oh, the Fox engine. Yeah, his
yes.
shit. Oh yeah, that's
what I'm saying. Like nigga, right. Like yo, I remember. Yeah, so I've never seen this game, but I do know that Fox engine.
Yes, I forgot he had it on. He still uses that shit.
Nigga,
he still uses.
And it's still like comparable to the Unreal. Well, not really Unreal,
it's not
but
comparable.
Unreal's that shit.
What makes the Fox engine dope? Because Unreal all about how much you can pack visibly.
Yeah.
What to me,
how much you can smash in that bit.
What to me, what the Fox engine is about is the little things you could do. Like, did you play Death Stranding? It's like those little clump.
Yeah, no.
It's those little clump things that he's about. He's about the small details.
No, right. So no, I didn't play it, but I watched my boy the Rad Brad play the whole game.
Rad Brad, man.
Great fucking series, man. I that's a game that I want to play, but like I would need like 3 months to myself.
It's a good game, man. I still haven't
beat it. It's a big game. It's a huge game.
You spend too much time just building shit. I kid you, I was just building shit, dodging fucking specters. I got lost. I was doing a complete mission. Like, hey man, I got your package. Oh, I became a fast driver in the game. That's
yeah.
Like, what am I doing? I gotta beat this game, but I did it. I never touched it. I was like,
wait. Let me ask you. Are you a forager or are you just a nigga who likes to play games?
Forager, what's that?
Someone who likes to go. Well, it's called something else in the gaming industry. I'm very sure you know it. I just said the wrong way, but I said forager or explorer. So explorer, are you an explorer or are you a speedrunner?
Or you talk about like, okay, so I guess I think I know where you're going. So me, I haven't done it in a while, but I'm a completionist. That's why I love trophies.
Okay,
That's why I love the trophy
okay.
system and the achievement system. Because
Maybe that's what I was looking for. Was a completionist.
yeah, so those aspects, the trophies and the achievements, don't me. Um those things, they make you go deeper into the game than you wouldn't think, that you wouldn't do before. So
Right.
if the developers are putting those achievements in really good parts of the game, they would get their work seen like, see this shit we made? I find that dope. And then it makes people just see the game for what it was. Like, did you know that you because here's a good example of why I think it's dope. Did you know you can beat Assassin's Creed 3 without really ever doing any of the building of your empire? You don't have to touch that shit. You don't have to go into building to buy shit. You don't have to do a goddamn thing. You can just do the mission. And the mission is so straightforward. You'll miss, there's so much detail in that game before it got really. I'm like, there's a lot in this game. I didn't even explore shit. There was no reason for me to. But but the achievement systems makes it where you have to explore that fucking town. Because, hey, go do this, get 5 of these. You have to find out where to get 5 of those things, or go 400 miles around the corner, and and then you'll see some dope shit. Like, oh shit, that shit's dope. Yeah. So that's why. So that's why I'm a completionist, because I like to get my money's worth for one.
Uh,
Like, I want to, like, what did I pay $60 for? Now it's probably going to, man, prices.
it's 70. It's $80, my nigga. Like, but
Indeed.
look, I mean, look. We games used to be 1999 when we were kids. Remember that? And look how the times have changed. So, nigga, my era from Nintendo to where it is now, man. It makes sense, and I'm cool with it. But I only buy games that I can play 10 years from now or 20 years from now. Like I don't buy games where like, oh nigga, like this is it. No, that's really never been me. I like games that's going. I know if I beat the storyline, I have fucking 30 more hours of fucking everything else. You feel me?
Yeah, I can
Like
feel you.
like 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 your Final Fantasies, hell, like even the games that like the developers still keep coming with DLCs. Um,
Like
uh,
like The Witcher.
The Witcher,
Yeah.
the brand new ones, Avengers. Yo, if you guys are not on Avengers right now, like right now, y'all missing out
I haven't played
because
that yet.
they have revamped that game. So I was when I bought it I had the fucking I was on that game before it came out, nigga. Like I made sure I was gonna get the game when it came the day it came out. The day it
It
came
just
out,
looks
I
so
got
bad. It looks so bad.
and I was like, yo, and
God
I was
bless you.
hoping,
God bless you.
I was hoping it didn't look as bad as the YouTube videos. I was like, well, fuck, man. When I got it, I said, yo, it's just as trash. But I bought it, so here we are.
I
And so
mean,
that's what I'm saying. Like they've developed that game from then to now. It's so much more enjoyable.
well, I'm
I
pretty
can't.
sure I would have to get it. I haven't. I don't know. It's just I was certain. Maybe this is the thing. I'm not sure what you are. Like, but what is it about games that like make you want to play games? Like, is it the straight shoot 'em up? Like, well, do you need just do you need to be? Does the elements in the game require you to be sneaky? Do the elements in the game require you to have like an RPG element? Like, what is it that, like, what's your shit?
Um. Well, cause like, bro, again, my favorite game of all time is games of all time are Metal Gear Solid. So, bro, I bought my PS3 my PS2, my PS3, my PS4, and I wish they would come in with a game PS5, but I bought all those solely to play the Metal Gear Solid games that were on those consoles.
Oh,
So, but but um although there are other games similar, I didn't want to buy any other games that were like that. My thing about games is they have to last. Like I said, they have to last. They have to be lasting. Like I can go out and play and still play Final Fantasy 8 and still feel like shit, I missed some shit. You know what I'm saying? That's damn near fucking 20 years ago.
okay. All right.
So I like storylines and
Okay, there we go.
I like games that were way ahead of its time when they dropped. That way, you know what I'm saying, whenever I go back to them shits, it's like, damn, I missed that. Damn, I missed it. There's so much playability to that. Metal Gear Solid playability.
So
We can
you're looking for the visual the visual book, like a book. Like
yeah, I
you
want
don't
the whole
want to just
thing.
like you don't want to just play Tetris. You want to just like
Ah,
oh,
hell
I
no.
want to
Nah,
fucking
I want the whole thing.
shit.
Like, yeah, I don't want something that I don't want something that I can actually like that I can master because it doesn't make sense for me.
Right.
I want something that's continuously like teaching me something like, okay, about this game. Again, bro, like I bet you and I can go play Metal Gear Solid right now and still find some new shit. Like, damn, we didn't fucking know that.
Oh, definitely. I definitely since my brain since the world of gaming has changed so much, so
Yeah.
you see things differently. Like you see, it's like it really is like your neurons like man, I could play that game over and just probably kill the shit out of that. Like for example,
Mhm.
I never beat Mario Brothers 3 as a kid, but like
It makes sense though. That makes sense.
but when I was I think 25, I had the DS, and on my lunch break, I beat the game on my lunch break. How do you do? I beat that game in 30 minutes. I was just like, I'm looking at myself, astral projection, like, I never beat the game as a child. And
Do you did
by
you
child, I mean like, you know, 10, 13, whatever. I am not talking about like 6 or something. I'm talking about well enough my brain is firing all cylinders, but my brain as an adult has seen way too many games at that time, and I'm guessing I just see patterns differently. So I think
didn't you think like didn't you think like you were like with some of these games like because look, I'm all so to go back to your question, like Final Fantasy is my other favorite. Like I love that fucking anything like Final Fantasy, anything
okay, turn
uh
based.
what's their fucking company name?
Namco,
Square
Square
Enix.
Enix.
Yeah, anything Square Enix does, I really love because I love their graphics and they off that Fox engine, bro. You're right. So like, I love it, man.
They're using Fox
I,
Engine.
oh yeah, that's that they copy the niggas too. What do you think? The Avengers. Who do you think did that? Square Enix.
Right, but they're
They made it like a fucking
a turn. So
uh
it's a turn base. I mean, so what is Avengers? So you
oh
said
no, it's
so
no
wait,
no no.
when you said they changed the whole scope of Avengers, what do you mean? Like, so it's an entirely different game, or it's like they fixed the bugs?
In my opinion, it's an entirely no, I can't say it's not an entirely different game, but it's the gaming experience you thought you were gonna have when you first got it.
Okay,
So the graphics are better, the character powers and usage are way better.
okay,
The and the builds of like there's purpose in playing the game.
all right,
Like when you had like when you because you're trying to build your character, you know what I'm saying? And with each character build, and as you level up, different levels come up that you've never played before.
hmm,
So like, and that's what I was telling my boy
okay.
Vince. I was like, yo, once I hit like power level 100 in Avengers, there was levels I've never played before, like that just opened up.
It's like a branch tree of things that like a new like branches of new stories.
Yes, branches of new stories, things that you have to accomplish. Like they have daily accomplishments that you have to do.
That's interesting.
And if you don't do them, nigga, you gonna miss out on some storylines.
That's actually pretty interesting. So,
It is.
for example, if you hit like if you're level 20 and is the storylines new storylines open up at level 20, or does it like wait until like there's some type of new DLC
So
or
what I experienced is new storylines have popped up as you are like so bro, you have to do there's a lot of things that you need to do in order to have to in order for these storylines to pop up. So you have to go in there and talk to certain specific characters in the game. So that means you have to go to like a different hideouts. So they have I think 4 hideouts. One is at the Avengers Air Base, and one is in Sky or whatever. And you have to go talk to, and before Nick Fury gets there, you have to go talk to Maria Hill. So you're talking to her most of the time, and then you level up, and then you talk to Nick Fury.
fuck? This is terrifying.
Bro,
I
and
say this is terrifying because
they're both pieces of shit.
I say this is terrifying because I was recording a video about do you know I'm butchering his name, but his name is Rob McKinley. He created It's Always Sunny. So he's Mac, right? So
Mac, my nigga Mac.
yeah, Mac,
Funny guy.
Mac, yeah, he's funny. He's dope. He's actually fucking really genius when it comes to the shit that he does. Like I never came up with that concept. Like if you look, people who hate It's Always Sunny, I'm like, you gotta do that. Look, there's like deeper levels that like tell you about life. It just takes you to the
Great show.
it takes you to the extreme. And like this is how stupid it is though.
It's a great fucking show.
It's a great fucking show. But anyway, he was at this one I don't know talk whatever, and he's talking about how he's done all movies and he's done all films and he wants to he's looking for the new thing, like the new way to film and the new way to just experience entertainment, I guess. So he's talking about the metaverse, and then so I jumped off of that what he just said. I was like, man, imagine that shit though, because this is what Disney's kind of doing. Like people who think that Marvel is probably gonna die like anytime soon, like in the next 10 years. In the next 10 years, Marvel has this shit in the bag. But they're not even worried. They're not even fucking worried about the next 10 years. If anything, they're like, yo, what are we gonna do in 10 years? Like, who we're gonna send out? Here's why. They have Marvel, was it Marvel Town in Disneyland?
Oh wow, wow.
What is it called?
And it switched it up.
Yeah, they got Marvel Town, Marvel World, whatever it is at Disneyland, right? I haven't been there yet, but I know it exists. And they have their own spark where people go and see Thor and shit. I'm like, oh man, it's fucking dope. Take that. And now people who want to get like some type of play some type of game, some type of video game in which you have to like talk to Thor or maybe fight Loki, they can funnel them through Disneyland. Like they would have to purposely go to Disneyland to complete a mission, talking to that Thor and like Q code or whatever, right? Yeah, this is shit I was thinking about like that. And so when you talk about like the game, like yeah, this every so often a mission opens, you gotta go talk to this motherfucker. I'm like, holy shit, they're doing it because if they can simply make that game better and just have you do doper shit, imagine what they can do with the films, and the films will like change. Because I was talking about the whole multiverse shit of Phase 4. Like Phase 4 is genius. They can market this whole thing as multiverse, and they can like it did in She-Hulk, they can take what they're doing and like go towards us. And they can go towards us and shit, right? And now they're interacting with us and having us do things inside of their universe. Like going to Disneyland to see what's going to happen.
Let me get this straight.
Maybe there'll be, because there's no way in hell that there's not going to be a movie or an episode of Marvel, whatever they put out, that's not going to be filmed at Disneyland one day, doing some Marvel stuff in Marvel Town, breaking some type of fourth wall shit. There's just no way. I can see that shit's happening.
Yeah.
So
well, like, cause the more you talk about that, especially the breaking the fourth wall thing, because you're absolutely. I mean, She-Hulk That was her. That was her stickler. Was breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah.
um, and you said something about like interact like when you go to Disneyland, like physically, you're gonna there's gonna be more of a interactive experience, whether it be fucking like virtual reality and or um actual fourth dimension like physicality. You're gonna start to experience that when you get there.
Yeah.
Um, how much is that going to be a experience for people, and then um, uh, 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 how much is that going to fuck up kids?
Well, kids are fucked. Kids are fucked. They don't stand a chance. Because we're gonna require we're gonna require all types of robots and shit to raise organic life. That's gonna be interesting.
Man,
Like what's her name from the Jetsons?
oh, was it Janine or something like that?
Yeah, Janine is the fucking robot raising kids. I was like, oh, fucking what was that show that came out on HBO where they're raised by wolves. It's fucking raised by wolves. Raised by wolves. It's like we're telling ourselves. We're telling her it's just like, hey, robots gonna raise your kids. No, you don't understand? Give them raised by wolves. Hey, robots gonna raise your kids. They don't understand yet. All right. So that shit you just asked. Did you ever see the movie Surrogates
No,
with Bruce Willis? Did you
no.
never
You
see
saw
this?
it's called Surrogates?
Yeah, you
No,
never
but
seen that shit,
I'm
bro.
not Bruce Willis. Bruce Willis lost me years ago, bro. And plus, I heard I
Watch
know he
that
only has
shit.
like it's
Second,
called Surrogates.
yes, second only to the Matrix in terms of like, oh, or in Ready Player
Really?
One. If you put those two
Okay.
and three in a bucket, Ready Player One, the Matrix, and Surrogates, you have the world that we're heading to. Because Surrogates is what Bruce Willis did to himself. Like they don't know yet if it's true or not, but what he did to himself just a few weeks ago, which he sold his likeness to become what's it called? Deep fake. Hello?
Yeah. So they likeness to so they recreate him.
What's happening? You're slowing down.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I got you. I got you.
What?
Hey, hey man.
Just pause. I think it's just pause. Is that what you said? You're not even moving.
No, I'm good. Here.
I'm
You
out.
hear me?
I can't hear you now.
Really?
No. It's like
You
some
can
type
hear
of.
me?
I can hear you, bits of you. Oh, he's gone. They didn't want me talking. What's happening? CPU's great. Internet's great. Let's see here. Network is network is fine. 5 by 5. Everything's golden. 5 by 5. back on, but there's no video, and I can't see. Yeah, I think it is your network. It says it right there on the icon. I can't actually hear bits of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, your internet's dying, bro. Your internet's dying.
Nigga, bro, we pay our good hard, we pay our good hard American dollars.
Probably just, if you could hear me. Side note, fucking. Oh, he's gone now. Yo,
There it is.
there it is. You're in the yellow.
We out here. We out here. Yeah, we in the yellow. Makes no fucking sense. Like, bro, my router is less than fucking 12 feet away from me, and like we've been having like major issues for last like couple of days.
No, I was going to say that before you cut off the second time. Like I do Instagram, so in Redlands for some reason there's a dead zone, like at the where Target and shit's at. So over there it's a dead zone. Like, how is this a dead zone over here? And then so I don't really work out there when it comes to Instacart. So I stay out here in the Dino area to do Instacart. But I started noticing that the Dino is starting to get dead zones over there by Walmart. I'm just like, what the fuck? I find that weird.
Yeah, bro. There's a dead zone, nigga. Today I had one of the worst dead zones I've ever had in like my phone history.
Yeah.
Nigga, I was in I was over. Can you hear me?
Yes. I can hear you. Well, you froze again.
Damn, it's delayed like a motherfucker. Okay, it's super delayed. You got me now?
I've always got you.
Oh my god, this it's this internet sucks right now. My internet sucks right now. It's crazy how it's crazy. It's fucking right now.
I was gonna say, man, before you cut off, maybe it's somebody.
I've never had it.
Maybe somebody like fucking with your shit. Maybe change the password.
I was thinking that too, but man, like it's really bad.
See how many? I forgot how to see how many people that on your router. Might be time to change your password again.
I guess so, dude. Because like this is never.
Or do a flush, but then again, it could be just. No, how many devices do you have connected to the internet? Like 10 plus?
Just the ones in the house.
Okay. You're not doing any download?
Nah, I got
She's like, wait a minute.
Nah.
Oh, it's either a download or.
Can you hear me now?
I can still hear you. There was no cutoff. It's either a download or issue or an update your router's going through. Which is
I don't know, man. But I know my shit has been tripping like crazy lately, and I don't even know why.
How old is your router?
Less than a year.
Okay. I have no solutions other than refreshing your DNS and everything. Anyway, but I can hear you. You can hear me. So
Can you hear me?
I can always hear you.
My shit. I'm still paused.
No, wave
I'm
your,
good.
Wave your hand. Yeah, you're good.
Okay, good, straight.
You're good. It's probably just some weird thing.
Oh, what the fuck happens, yo? So like, yeah, like I said, my computer's glitching for whatever fucking reason. It has not done that. Well, it's not my computer. I won't say that because my computer is
Welcome to the Danger Room,
less than a
everybody.
year old.
I'm
It's
your
less than a
host.
year old. Like,
Um,
like, welcome to the digital world, guys. Like, we have no idea what's going on. A lot of people are on the internet. A lot of people are talking shit. We're just part of that cog, I guess, right?
They didn't want me to talk about what I was talking about. I'm trying to stop that.
Right. Now, where the fuck were we at? We were on some good shit.
They stopped that shit. They was like, oh shit, he about to release some shit.
Man,
no,
hey,
so
government.
surrogates. So, but they've got to have good memory. But surrogates. Bruce Willis is pretty much people around the globe. There's two parts. There's like two factions, maybe three if you think about it. I'll count them. I'll just keep at it. There's like many factions in the surrogate movie universe. There's the ones that the humans like sleep in what's it's called a coffin, a digital coffin, and while they're in that coffin, that digital coffin, they have a real life physical avatar that they can use to do shit in the real world, the actual shit world, right? Whatever that means. Mm-hmm. Then there's the faction who's
whatever that means.
Yeah, who have VR headsets. They live in that world. They just do weird shit. And then there's the world of the AR people, the people who just have HUD displays, but they have their regular bodies. The same with the VR people, right? So surrogates. I mean, so Bruce Willis' character, he's one of the people that's encased. Like he's at home, so he never leaves his house. He's just encased in a tombstone while his body does whatever it does. And that's essentially, in my opinion, what Bruce Willis has done to himself. Like, if you like, are you familiar with what he's done?
No.
So, all right. So he took his rumor anyway. He took it back like a few days after. But as it stands, Bruce Willis sold his likeness, his Bruce Willis likeness, to be deep faked, right? So anybody who can purchase the Bruce Willis face and all that can put him in movies and TV shows.
Yeah, no, I saw something like that, but I didn't. To be honest, I didn't look enough to really try to understand what that meant. But I did see something like that on Twitter.
Pretty much means that last week. Everything that he makes after his death, if the contract states his descendants will be making money for the rest of their lives and the lives of their lives until they just stop using Bruce Willis' face. Imagine that. So imagine whatever
I don't see the problem.
Imagine whatever you did, and you're still in movies. You've been dead for 1,000 years, but you're still in movies. Oh shit! Now you're in a TV show, and your descendants are like, yeah, they're receiving checks and shit. That's dope. I find that.
I don't see the problem with that. I don't see the problem with that. Like, nope. I see a legacy born in technology.
But that's a new mindset. I'm like, what does that mean? What does immortality mean? what does that mean? But I find that dope.
It's dope. But if you're a super fucking narcissist, that's great.
All right, so we are going So we're gonna pick a number from 1 to 15.
I got this drunk ass collar, man. I'm sorry, I keep pulling on this bitch. Like I don't mean to, but I'm just like it's fucking bothering the shit out of me.
You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
No, I said pick a number 1 through 15.
1 through 15?
Yeah.
8.
Why is it always 8?
It's gonna be either 7 or 8, however I'm feeling.
All right.
screaming, like the act of screaming.
Yes. Because I was like, where'd it go?
I don't even know why that would be a question on a ballot, but
This is shit
that's
I've
why I
been.
had to ask. Like, we said screaming, like, oh, yeah, we just having a. We mean screaming, like that. I'm somebody screaming.
Yeah, just fucking screaming.
Oh man.
That shit popped in my brain. And I was
So,
I'm thinking, but I was like, hold up. No,
in what context? In what context is this screaming
I'm trying to
being?
tell you. I'm trying to tell you.
This nigga said screaming.
Yeah, screaming. Think about that.
Holy shit! I've never been asked that before. I can't. I don't even see where the question will lie somewhere.
Well, you know, it has health benefits.
Holy fuck!
It has health benefits. And my mind
Like,
connected
like,
that.
like laughing, like laughing.
Yes.
Okay.
My mind connected that to the X-Men Banshee. I'm like, so when he screams, like, is he just releasing stress and emotions? Like, how does that power work? Because he's using sounds, but what does that mean? Is it just like it has to have some type of emotion in the flow
Yeah. What type of
because he
scream we talk about? We talk about the one that you don't hit unless you terrified, or you talk about the one you hit where you trying to be a man about it. Which one you want, nigga? Which one we talking about? The one where your motherfucking legs being burnt to death from lava? Is that the scream you're talking about? Nigga, what scream you want to hear? Oh.
Hey man.
Oh, hey, nah, nigga, which scream? Nah, cause that's what I said. I don't know, man. I don't know which scream is gonna be therapeutic.
I mean, look, it goes like this, right? It can help you release different emotions. It can bring you a sense of community for what? It can be empowering. It can help you find
But
strength.
how you screaming though? You ain't answer that. Which one you screaming at? How you screaming? You hitting it with the high voice? Hitting it with the mid? Hitting it with the super mid? Or you hitting it with the low scream? The one where anybody gonna call the cops? Which one? Which one you call you screaming at?
Probably all of them. Like not at the same
Oh
time, but like
man.
I use a high pitch to throw people off. You're like, what the fuck? How did that big guy get out of that voice so well? Yeah.
I would cry, and then I call police. Like, hey, it's somebody over and dying. I think it's a girl. I don't know, but they hurt.
So, you know what? We already talked about that too. See? I gotta mark that off. I had another idea we were gonna talk about, but we actually talked about that earlier.
That was fucking hilarious, bro. That nigga said screaming.
All right.
Yo.
So you wanna know something creepy? I haven't looked into it deep enough lately, but when I was looking into it, I found the patterns to be weird. So, do you remember, or are you familiar? You hear about this lady who walked onto a tennis court that had a shirt that saying that like 1,020 days left? Yeah,
No.
yeah, right. So this lady walked onto a well-known tennis match. Look it up. And on the shirt it said 1,000. There were 1,028 days left or something like that, right? And it goes into like this. Apparently.
Oh, is that her? Okay, I'm looking at her.
apparently, where is ah, it coincides with the Kali Yuga, right? Which is like a cycle in life or something like that, in which things go awry, something like that. It's pretty much another countdown, like the Mayan calendar and shit like that, right? That's like the world's supposed to end. It's Kali Yuga. This is supposed to be destruction. What I find fascinating is it's supposed to be so 128 days from the day that she did that. That's the year. That's the year 2025, right? So stay with me. So me being me, I'm like, why 2025? What's so big about 2025? Do you know what movie comes out in 2025?
No.
Secret Wars.
Oh.
A
Hey, good
world,
job, Marvel.
a movie about the world ending and multiverses colliding.
Good
Yes.
job, Marvel. Good job, Marvel. Good job, guys. That's pretty good. Hey, no, that's pretty. Hey, no, that's pretty good. That's hey, no. The thing is, that's pretty fucking good. No. Hey, there was a commercial. So, have you heard of that movie Smile?
Yeah.
Did you see that commercial before the movie even was even announced? And it was like, yo, it was like this lady was at some type of sporting event, and they saw this lady like cheesing like the fucking Joker,
Yeah.
and they didn't say nothing about the shit. They just aired that shit.
Okay.
It's a fucking movie.
So are you saying the
Yep.
Kali Yuga is not really real?
What I'm saying is advertisement and marketing has gone far and beyond right now. Well,
Okay.
that's what I'm saying.
I see where you're going with this. You're saying that even if the Kali Yuga was real or not real, Marvel utilized that, right?
Right.
And they use that for like, oh, 2025? Yeah, that's when we'll put that out. I guess my question is, did they do that before the woman or after the woman that was on the tennis match? Are you saying that the tennis woman is Marvel?
Are you trying? Well, I'm gonna say that if you're trying to connect it to that, yeah, like you gotta remember, like these stories are done. Hell, I want to say something. A lot of these stories have been done 10, 15 years beforehand. Like they're just now like leaking the shit out. In my opinion, it's because like some of the stuff that they've talked about and like in interviews, like it just correlates with what's going on right now.
Oh, so you're
It just
talking about
different actors and shit like that. So I'm gonna say this: like I know marketing can get very, very tricky and get very, very smart.
I feel like you're saying that this is all the same thing. Like
Yeah,
the movies are just telling the story of reality. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, how many times do we have to go back on movies to say, oh, well, this is happening right now? There's plenty of movies, cartoon shows.
So it's practice.
Um, yeah,
We're just looking inside like, yo,
movie,
man. Okay.
like look, man, look. You and I can sit here and predict what could very well happen, as far as like what we see
Uh-huh.
in the industry and from like how things are being shown to us. Like, well, oh yeah, this probably will happen because we were taught in these movies back in the day, like, yeah, Terminator here, motherfucking destructive fucking climate there, fucking lying about religion here, religion actually being the truth there, and like now, nigga, we gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Like, and science was the reason why we went down. Like, nigga, we're gonna fucking around and like, man, we're really going far into this. Like, we're going far into this episode. But what I'm saying is like everything that we've been shown movie wise and stuff like that has all come to pass or come to present. And so, hey, real talk, man. I don't want to live through the zombie apocalypse, and I'm not sure I want to live through the whole Jesus being risen back again. I don't know if I want to be here for that.
Fuck. Well,
I don't want nigga. I damn sure don't want to be here during the rapture. If that's true, I don't want to be here.
I think
Come on, nigga.
I
Come on.
think we're all gonna be here. I think
If
we're
the
all gonna
rapture
be here.
is true, do you really want to be here?
No, I think we're all gonna be here. I think that's bullshit that some people are not gonna face the rapture. I think they're all gonna face the rapture. I think everybody's gonna face the rapture.
All right.
I think it's just gonna be different, just raptures with different ways that people go about dying.
But at this, it's gonna be in one day.
Yeah.
So if you sitting there, you know what I'm saying, you sitting there ordering your Taco Bell,
Right.
and the nigga's in, you know what I'm saying, and the nigga in front of you is ordering his shit, and the lady is giving his order, and they both disappear, and you wonder what the fuck is going on. What you gonna do?
I'm gonna be like, oh shit, it's begun. Yeah. It's begun. Like it's like this is it. This is what we do now. I'll be like, oh, oh, oh.
uh,
Oh.
I'm gonna go inside, grab my order, and figure life out after this.
No, I'll be like, well, either A, because remember, there's two parts of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, they got sent up. Like, oh shit. Now either A, everybody got teleported. Now here's the scenario. Either A, everybody that you know in the vicinity got teleported by aliens except you. They didn't want your dark ass. Like, no, you didn't want your ass, motherfucker. Or B, the rapture happened. Or Thanos, right? Shit. Snap it, motherfucker. No, we're not being. This goes back to what we talked about earlier. Fucking going to Disneyland trying to stop Thanos and shit. Becoming real life shit. But anyway, that happens, right? The second part is, all right, well, I guess I gotta prove myself now. There's no more rules. The rules have changed. I gotta figure out the rules now. Shit. This is where I thrive. like, well, all right, bet. I already know. I'm already, you know, if you believe in the Judeo-Christian stuff, like I'm already knowing that
I know.
if this is the way that it ends and shit, that I'm already aware that everybody is given one final chance to prove their love, whatever. So all this shit on Earth, all the bad
that's
shit.
on the New Testament. That's on New Testament shit. Like, nigga, Old Testament shit, nigga. Look, bro, you gotta be barbaric. Hey, look, if what they say in the Bible is true, and you fuck around and gotta do some crazy ass shit just to get to the fucking promised land, nigga. Look, man, we have lost already.
Or you gotta think of it like this. See, I'm a man who thinks in characters. What is dope? Thinking characters. So
I think Jesus was a nigga too, and he said was like, hey, look, brother, hey man, I ain't mean to die like this, but it just happened like that because I was a cool ass nigga, and when nobody like once everybody started following me, like what you want me to do, man? Like everybody likes my message. It comes from a certain spirit. It ain't from no fucking, you know what I'm saying, magical spirit. Shit just happened. I think shit just happened on his watch, man. Like, honest to God, bro, shit just happened. Like, I can't sit there because there's a lot of phenomenal, like crazy phenomenal things that happens on this world, and I'm not gonna sit there and say all those stories and all those crazy things didn't happen to one man, because it probably did. It probably did. To one person to sit there and have all these fucking crazy ass ideas about this world, and a lot of that shit to really kind of make sense, it probably did. This guy, this person, this deed or whatever, like he was probably a human being who experienced a lot of this shit, and like he was just that lucky ass nigga who's like, oh, I saw this. Oh, I saw this. Oh shit, I saw this. Like just a lucky ass, bro. Living life, like, bro, this nigga is Richard Bronson back in the fucking 80 BC area. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's just that nigga. Like, oh shit, I caught this.
He's the most interesting man in the world. That's what he was. He's the most
nigga, bro. But Hey, but look, no, look, seriously though, who who is anybody to discredit that thought?
Oh no, I've always had theories about Jesus. I'm like, I'm not gonna question who he was. I can't say that this man was
I'm
God
not gonna
or
say this
not.
nigga was a motherfucking flying angel. I'm just saying this dude was probably somebody
Yeah, he's a regular
who
dude,
had a
hell of a life.
hell of a life,
He had some followers. He was like Charles Manson.
nigga.
You know,
He just wasn't bad. He was a cool
frac-
ass nigga.
fractals, fractals. Everything is fractals. I'm like, I'm looking at everything different. Like, man, these things happened before. You know, Gary Vee talks about that. He likes history. You know, like history repeats itself. It does repeat itself. Listen to that statement real quick. History repeats itself. What do fractals do? It's like we're living fractals. But I don't know. Where was I? Oh, that did I tell you? Did we talk about the Vulcans?
The Vulcans.
Did we talk about the Borgs? No, I think I had that talk with my other homie tomorrow. Shout out. So I want to talk to you about like because this goes into what we were talking about earlier about how everything is essentially everything. And I it was on season 1 of Picard, and
Okay.
one of the ladies is like going to a Borg ship or formerly a crew of people who were once Borg. So they were some of them different species and stuff. Of course, there was one who was a Romani, and she goes and talks to her, and she's playing like this game, and the way the girl explains it is it's a game of myths, and the lady who's playing the game, because she's kind of like she's almost playing it as she's almost playing it as she's like some type of tarot reader, so she's playing it like that, and she goes, "Oh, I don't think it's a myth. I don't think we don't call them myths." And the lady goes, "What do you mean? You don't call them myths? What do you call them?" "We call it the news." And I was like, and that fucking thing just blew my mind because I'm like, it goes back what you were saying how everything is everything. So the way it was described was pretty much I'm fucking it up, but the way it was described is pretty much every myth. If we were to use our religion, everything on this planet, every myth on this planet, every fucking thing, everything that happens in our news, everything that happens through rumor, everything that happens through the fakest shit you can think about is not a lie. It's not a myth. It is news. It is information. I was like, that's dope. That means that you can't just put aside anything. It's pretty much
Because it comes from somewhere, and I some of that I really do agree because somewhere down the line, somebody saw something or something was reported or whatever the case may be, where someone's name was, oh yeah, I saw this person in this situation, or I saw this in this situation, to where it can definitely look like, nigga, you just it's blasphemy, or shut up, or nigga, you're not saying that, doesn't make any sense. But um I guess for it to stick to society, it has to be more than just uh, a small sector of people bringing this up, because it could obviously be like one person and they can snake it out to some person, and that one person can very well be right, but once they talk about it to other people, it might get fucking
obliterated.
obliterated, or so much to where like, nigga, I can't believe that.
The
You know what I'm
telephone
saying?
game.
Telephone game. And
Yeah.
like myself personally, I can, and I'll never say these people's names, but I've been around some people, and they've done shit around me, like said shit around me. I'm like, wow, I'll die knowing this knowledge. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, seriously.
Yeah, I
So I'm
feel
like,
you.
Okay, all
I
right,
feel you. Like, oh, hey,
yeah, this
thank you.
stone is settled right here, brother.
Yeah,
Yeah, or
that's the thing, and most people when they we that what you just said, some people don't think that's um a thing where you find out something, and you like, oh shit, fuck, why the fuck did you tell me that? Now that's in my
yeah,
brain forever. You know
yeah,
it's in my brain. I okay. It's like knowing a dark art spell. Like this is what I know now. This can destroy some shit. That's pretty
exactly,
shit.
exactly.
Like people don't believe in magic. Like yo, what is the word? Like find me a word. Oh, here's a word right here. Like touch it. Cause I'm speaking it too. I'll read those words out. Now I'm gonna speak them. Touch it. No, but it's this. We don't know what the fuck it is. It's things.
Things.
We know how to control them.
That's it.
We know how to control them. 100 years from now, 1,000 years from now, we're gonna like learn a whole bunch of different shit and different shit after that, different shit after that, and it'll be the same shit. Like for example, break it down like atoms and break it, then go into the quantum level, and they're gonna go deeper than that, and they're gonna go deeper than that. It's more something, which is not bad. I'm like shit. Let's go. How far can we go?
Hey, do you think? Because like I think you and I are on the same page of like our spirit doesn't die with our bodies.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay,
I don't
so do you think that like um people who you like, nigga, I know you from somewhere, or people who like feel like, oh nigga, you got an old soul, and you know what I'm saying, people who feel like they can just like talk to them either way. Like, do you think that those are people that they dealt with back in the day, or back when they were whatever they were?
I never thought of it like that, but it's possible. Like I believe that. I
Like
think
connection, like friendship connection. Do you think like, so we're friends now, but do you think we could have been cousins
yeah,
back in like a different space?
yes. I believe in that whole. I believe in
Or
like here's the reason why I believe in what you just said is because it goes back to what I just said earlier. Everything what you just said right there, that means that exists. That thought, that whole concept you just thought about exists because it maybe not on this planet, but somewhere in different realities, so that shit's real. So that means
yeah,
that scenario is real. So that means in turns, my energy, your energy, is off a different planet being cousins somewhere. That's how it works. It's just everybody's thoughts is assessment. You ever watch Deep Space Nine?
no.
They got these characters called the curators, or I'm sorry, the founders, and like,
Mm.
they're pretty much shapeshifters. Like they're pretty much like gelatin shapeshifters, and by gelatin I mean they can literally be a fucking blob of jello. So they got this home that is called I forgot what it's called, but it's where every one of them is this comes from. And it's all their thoughts. I think that's what we weren't are was and probably still is. It's just changed, right? So every thought that's coming from a different person is actually a real thing in a different reality because reality, what was it? It just won a Nobel Prize for like quantum entanglement, and pretty much shoe over here is gonna be shoe over there. You're just gonna know that the shoe over here is the right one, and then by that logic, the shoe over here is left, but they're so connected. The apparently the reality is you don't know what this shoe is. You just won't know until you open it. But I guess that was proven wrong or something.
Okay.
I lost track of what I was saying.
Okay. I was like, all right, we just went through a fucking hula hoop and shit. This was shit right now.
I went to cloth around and shit. Anyway, I think I lost track of that one. Anyway, but
All I'm saying is, dude, because I'm looking up fractals too, and like that's more of like that's a whole 3 episodes in its own, and that's a crazy fucking. I mean, if we're talking that deep, I don't know, bro. I have no idea. That's too infinite. That means like I don't think life ever dies.
well, I don't think it dies either. If you look at the yin and yang symbol, uh, it's pretty much the yin chasing yang, the yang chasing yin.
But in every
But it's like a constant. It's not stopping.
sub piece of light of anything, even like you know, I mean, yeah, wow, okay,
It just
okay.
doesn't stop. It's a swirl. Life is a swirl, and it's just forever swirling.
And we could just, hey, and this galaxy could just be under somebody's armpit, and we just under that
Yeah,
armpit,
that's
right?
exactly what I thought too. Like, man, we are just somebody's sperm sac just flying out. Ah! Oh, fuck some cosmic jizz. That's what we are right now. Cosmic jizz. Float
That
until we
is
reach
a fuck.
we're probably gonna reach the cosmic egg. Oh, and then we'll be fertilized and make it to a cosmic being. What the fuck does
And
that
the
even
thing is,
mean?
nigga, no one in this world can argue that. No one
No
can
one can
argue that.
argue like, fuck, we probably are. Fuck, shit.
There's no one in the world who can say, well, I got something to defend that. No, nigga, you don't, because
That's
everything's
why
infinite.
storylines, even though I like those storylines with Secret Wars, Doctor Doom, like saving the multiverse, and where it's pretty much just nothing but like just a white room and numerous other storylines like that. That part always bothers me. Like, so that's the beginning, just blankness. So there's, I don't know why that doesn't sit well with me. I feel like there's just something. I feel like,
Like, where is that blankness from, though?
yeah, exactly. Like, I feel like there should be something that's always moving. Like, it's constant. The entropy. Because like if it's just one color solid, that means that the universe has stopped. the whole everything just stopped. And that scares the fuck. I'm like, that scared the shit out of me. Doesn't that scare you?
Yeah, because you could very well be a fucking fish that gets gobbled up in 30 seconds. Or you could very well be a fucking, baby in the Congo that gets stabbed up in like, in the womb. Like that's what I'm saying. Like we could have gone through so many fucking transitions, bro. Who knows? If that's how energy and spiritual all that shit works in the large scheme of things, nigga, we could have been anything a long time ago, nigga, and experienced some of the worst of the worst. And here we are being able to fucking sit here and talk on a fucking podcast, nigga. Hey, who knows after this we think it'll be? I hope it was like a tier situation, or otherwise, nigga, that fucking sucks.
Move up. Shit.
Yeah, they hoping like a you know what I'm saying. Well, you die, nigga. You hey, look at a draw.
No, but the way they explain it is that
But you got the humans.
it works on it works on how if you learn your lesson in your previous life. So if you learn whatever it is on that realm, then you do move up to the next tier.
But what does that mean to the sentient? Like, what does that mean?
You mean to like where we're at right now? You mean?
Yeah. What does that mean to what? Nigga, what does that mean to a frog? What does that mean to a gnat? You know what I'm saying? Like, what does that mean?
I don't know. No one does because we're not that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if like
All
what
we
are
know
we?
is that we've seen it. If you think about it, all we know is that we've seen something. Every human is like thinking like us. All we know is that we've seen something just now,
Of course.
and we're all seeing it from different lenses, different realities, and we're all like, I think there's more. I think there's another level in life. I want to go there and see what that shit's about. And so that's where you got people talking about it more because they're changing their brain waves. The ones who are not talking about it, even if you tell them about it, they tend to either think that nah, I'm gonna stay here. Like Cipher on fucking The Matrix, he was like, yeah, I know there's something, but I like this fake ass steak. This fake ass steak is delicious. Give me more. I'm like that right there is reality. It sucks. But the way that I see it, that there is another level. We've seen a thing that we can't fucking describe. That's how you recognize a higher being. And we're like, that's probably why we make horror movies. That's probably why we make other shit because we're trying to fucking like, hey, there's something, right? We've all seen
We've all seen it. We've all felt it. Like it's not a lie. It can't be alive if too many fucking millions of people with cameras and fucking pick like on. Hey, yeah, brother. Okay, look. Either you guys are just trying to fucking like find new ways to call these things different names, or you're really just putting your dick in our face and like, hey, here it is.
it. Have you
Like,
ever
what are
read?
you doing here?
Have you ever seen the movie Childhood's End?
No, man. Where the fuck are you watching these movies, man?
I told you I was movie buffs.
You are a movie buff. I'm not.
But it's based off on a book. Um,
Okay.
the premise is good. Dope. Here's the premise. Are you ready for it? An alien comes to town.
Okay.
Gives the world population everything that they want or promises them that. The kicker is this alien looks like everything from their religious books. The devil.
He looks like the devil,
Straight up like the devil.
and he says you can have what you want.
He looked at this alien looks just like the devil. Their species looks just like the devil, right? Horn and everything.
Uh huh.
And so
You do know what's gonna happen there.
so this alien is like pretty much here to help them. But as people are, because they're stuck in their ways, they wanted to fight him. And like think he's the devil. Like, oh, he's the devil, he's fucking real. Oh shit, there he is. From our books that we fucking talk about, there he is. Holy shit. So what ends up happening is this alien species tells them every vision that you guys had about us and books that you wrote about us was us telling you that we're coming because you guys are about to ascend to the next level. And this is it for you guys. This is your next level to ascend. I'm like, fuck, that's a mind fuck. Do you believe it? That's the first question. Like, right, the devil, the guy in the books that we had years, millions of years of struggle, and here you are as an alien. A lot of people will fucking lose their brains. Atheists will become religion fanatics. Religion fanatics will probably lose their faith. Fuck it. You'll be fucking if that shit was if aliens were to land right now, pandemonium. Because we're not ready for that shit.
No, we're not.
We're
And
not ready for that. We think
yeah,
we
no, I'm
are.
like, no, I don't think, nigga, I don't, bro. We are not ready for just regular people moving in our area. What the hell you think we're thinking about motherfucking aliens? So, yeah, nigga, like, yeah, no, it's no, we're not ready for that. And once it happens, I hope either one, I'm able and you know what I'm saying, still able to do things. Number two, if I'm not, they have the elixir to be able to let me be able. Number three, dead. Yeah, let me be dead. I don't want to be here.
All right, man.
Number four. I guess I have to join the army. The alien army. Fuck everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Long as my kids safe and fuck y'all niggas, man. Everybody else be good.
You just
Can
left the
can
race.
we fly the galaxy? I'm good.
You just left
Let's
the
fly the
human
galaxy.
race. You said fucking race. You said
Kidding me?
fucking race.
Bro,
Fuck 'em.
no. If you had the chance to go out there and like leave and go into different galaxies, you try to tell me you gonna say no?
I go. I take my girl with me.
Bro, I would leave everybody. I would tell everybody I love you. I thank you very
I
much.
can be Han Solo.
I'm out.
I'm out. Deuces. Galaxies.
To see different galaxies, bro. Like, come on, man. I'm not. I have been on record. I love everybody out here in this world. I'm out.
You know, it's funny. I feel like I had this conversation before. It's like,
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, I'm gone. I won't come back. If I come back, I'll give you guys all kind of shit. But I'll tell you all my stories.
Yeah, I hope when I come back, if I come back, I hope it's still.
I hope one of you guys are still alive.
I hope it's still
stories.
I don't want to come back and motherfucking Earth is just like a. Yeah, well, you know that motherfucker blew up, right? No, I did not know.
Imagine the podcast you can have. It was like, so we are here at the end of the drama, motherfucker. Today, oh shit! And you just sending those beings back to Earth. Whenever they get back home, they're like, shit, he's sending shit from space. Shit. No one can touch that show. That show will be top.
And they got out of space. You know what I'm saying? He do it. Like, yo, he's from Andromeda. Looking at like, yeah, I'm out here talking to my nigga. You know what I'm saying? My two alien homeboys.
So,
yeah, no, I'm out.
Are you ready for God of War? Have you played God of War? Are you a big God of War fan?
I am.
Are you ready for it next month?
Oh, it drops next month.
I have to eat it.
Time out. Because I have to go pee, but because I want to really talk about this. Definitely. Give me a second.
Okay.
Because God of War, the one God of War 3 or 4, excuse me, the one that came out on PlayStation 4.
Yeah. This shit was fire.
The greatest game ever. One of the greatest games ever.
Tops.
Tore my fucking ankle up. We out here, man. I got my my little assistant over here. Come on, blind stuff. A little assistant.
Snowball?
It's snowball like a motherfucker. Hey, when we got her, I was like, "Yo, she looks like Snowball from fucking Rick and Morty."
Rick and Morty, yeah.
She's
I
like,
was like,
"No." I showed her. I was like, she was like, "Yep, she looks just like her."
uh, fucking, where are my testicles, Summer?
Yeah.
That shit
Hey,
had me
what's my
crying.
balls at, man?
Right, like that motherfucker had his balls ripped out that he became super intelligent. He's like, fuck
Man,
this.
where my nuts at, fam?
Like, oh man, my fiance told me a story about because she used to work at a veterinarian place, right? And she tells me about
Uh-huh.
how they how they had to neuter this one cat. And that after they were done cutting off the balls, whatever, they kind of like threw it towards the trash, and then like I guess they stuck on the trash or something, and it got stuck. I just visualized that shit like that's hilarious. Not only did you cut this motherfucker's balls off, but you threw the trash on the wall. I was fucking done that day. Oh my god, I was just imagining that shit. Like poor cat, poor cat. What a way to
Yeah,
have your life. Just, no, no, no. Ah!
yeah, my dog Luna, she's a fucking pain in the ass, man. Like she fucking, like she has, like like for the most part, she's a good dog. I can't front, but like bro, she just has like a lot of episodes where like she just like does a lot of dumb shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you know, they're
And
all.
like, bro, all I gotta say is this: hey, pit bulls, them the smartest motherfuckers in the world. My dog Jinx, I ain't never had no problems with that nigga, man. That nigga's big ass, 95-pound pit bull,
Yeah,
big motherfucker. But he don't bite nobody. He don't fuck up my parents' house because that's where he stays. He don't do nothing. Like he's a good ass dog. So pit bull people who are scared of pit bulls, fuck y'all. Pit bulls are great. They're
yeah,
smart.
they are.
They don't fuck with you like little fucking poodles and shit like this one. She loves you to death, but like they're a piece of shit.
Fucking
Anywho,
asshole. Fucking
fuck
asshole.
this. Hey man, where we at with the new music from Dilemma? Fuck all this. Well, because I've been wanting to ask this for a long time. Yeah, he blinking. I saw you blink. What's going on?
Um, nowhere,
Yep, don't mind me. What's going on?
nowhere. I mean, I got like a third album gotta make, but
Are
fucking
you dropping it soon?
no, no.
Can you drop, nigga? Look, you need to. Well, we'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
But we need some music from you, sir.
I mean, I'll do it eventually. I like to consider what I do um, as I look pretty much what I want to do is I want my music to be found by like some scavengers and I change their lives.
Okay.
So pretty much like when I do drop that third album and I still haven't finished the second album. The second album is still being worked on. I'll admit to that. So there is stuff coming. It's just I like to be connected with the universe. So the first album was more, hey, I'm alive, which I wanted to die during that first album. That's why it's a lot.
Okay.
That's why it was about death. That's why the whole album was about macabre and stuff like that. The second album was about rebirth and making your choice. It goes in line with what we talked about earlier. Hey man, do you think we died? I was like, I don't think we died. I think we be reincarnated
I think I
as
think
a
we've been recorded. Yeah.
yeah. I think our energies see reincarnation. People don't some the intellectuals they don't like that. So they don't like that reincarnation phrase. It makes it seem like it's woo woo. I'm like, I think it's just energy. But it's another
Yeah,
it's just another way to say energy.
it's energy.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right, man. I don't believe in it. It just doesn't make any sense how like a spirit, how a body can be like what I'm saying active without a spirit or something controlling it.
Yeah.
And then after that, moving on somewhere else. I don't. It makes either moving on to the same situation, or moving on to a whole other planet or galaxy or uh dimension. What? however that we understand it.
Right.
I do not subscribe, and I will not subscribe to like death being like, oh, we're here, we're gonna be
Wait.
sleep for the rest for eternity or burning for eternity. I don't
Right.
understand that.
You're gonna be
Or,
sleeping
or like
eternity.
or like living in fucking mansions for eternity. That none
Like,
of that stuff makes sense to me.
makes no sense. Like you'll get
Yeah.
bored of that. Like, oh,
I
years
don't want to be like,
1,000.
I
Oh,
don't want to be sitting there like that. Both of that seems like hell to me.
that seems like fucking entropy on both sides.
Yeah.
It's just you're just either burning forever or you're just happy.
Or you're praising and on your knees forever. Like I don't
Yes,
know.
I'm here. Ah! Like holy
Ah,
shit,
nigga,
that
none of that stuff makes sense to me. It just doesn't make sense to me.
it does it. I mean, hell, God bless people who need some type of guidance to get them to figure out something. But for what I'm looking at, it's like, yeah, I feel like there just needs to be just needs to be the grease, the wheels need to be greased. Every day needs to be something, and then you might have a perfectly great full fucking year of full bliss. After that year is over, you're gonna be like, I want to do something.
I will say this. I will say this. Do you believe in absolute harmony?
No, because it's like choosing between either. It's like choosing between a Jedi or a Sith. It's like either.
No, I think I no, because I think absolute harmony is the literal 100% full circle of what that entity wants.
All right, well, explain what is absolute harmony? Like, what's the definition?
And no,
Is it a
I'm not really.
definition or is it just something you
Yeah,
believe?
I'm not really sure if there's a definition. I just said I like those two
So,
words.
pretty much you want nothing else but what it is. Is what you're saying.
Absolute harmony for that being. Do you believe in that? To where there is nothing else to accomplish, and that being is casted off somewhere.
Nah.
And
Maybe
how many lives does that need to be lived to do that?
I don't believe in that. I don't believe that there's
Really?
like if I'm understanding this correctly, I don't believe that there's like a set. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. I'm trying to understand what you're seeing. So you're
Absolute
you're
harmony.
saying
So,
you're saying that everything in my life is going right and or
yep.
wrong, or
Yep.
just one
No,
side
everything in your mind is going right perfectly, where
and
nothing is going wrong
and nothing is
from
going wrong.
beginning to the end.
So I
You don't
guess
die, you live forever, all that stuff.
I don't die and live forever. I don't know.
That's in my opinion, absolute harmony. Everybody you love is still around. No one goes anywhere. You can go out there and fucking high five Michael Jordan whenever you want to. You can go and
Oh,
fucking.
then that means that you're talking about entropy again.
Oh, I
Everybody's
guess so. I
there.
guess so. I guess
Everybody,
so.
everything is filled. The whole, the cup of water with that little drop of Kool Aid. The entirety of that Kool Aid drop, as particles have reached all the corners of the glass of the water, and now
Yep.
now it's like quantum shit, quantum mechanics shit. So every point is touched simultaneously.
Yeah. Yes.
I mean,
Would you rather be there?
it's almost like fucking being a fucking Q from Star Trek. You can do anything. You're pretty much
But I
you're
mean,
omnipresent at that moment.
what would be the end all be all? Because I don't think energy ends.
What would be the end all be all for what?
Your energy field, your actual energy. I don't think in my opinion, I don't think it ends.
I don't think
I
it
think you're
ends. there's a video I saw where they try to speculate when this reality ends, like completely, and they went really deep, billions and trillions, 18 billions far into the future, and pretty much it was just everything was filled. All the black holes and forms just became all white and stuff, and it just became like this thing. So on what you're talking about, it's like if there's an end all be all, that would be it. Just all corners, shit's filled. I don't think there is an end all be all like you. I guess I'm guessing. I just think that it just constantly changes. There will just constantly be something new. I think it will always be something fresh made forever. I had this vision 6 years ago, maybe seven. And I was still living on the streets, and I was in my car just chilling. It was night, and I'm like kind of like dozing off, and like this swirl was like in front of me, in my like in my front of my face, whatever. And from my upbringing, um, there was two entities. One was the devil and one was God, right? And they were both speaking at the same time, and that swirl was happening. I couldn't see these entities, mind you. I just felt their presence.
Mm.
Oh, excuse me. And they pretty much stated what we're talking about right now, and it was like, because I asked them like, yo, fuck you. When you get them both in front of you, you go. I asked them the question like, yo, what's the point of life? right, right, and they was like, the point of life is to create and create and create and
Yeah.
create and create. I was like, that's it, yeah, create. Always create. It's like create, destroy, create, destroy, create, destroy, create, destroy, create, destroy, create,
That's it.
destroy. I was
Create,
like,
destroy.
that's
Where
it.
do you think,
So
like,
yeah, that's it.
so we are on the destroy pattern.
Yeah, we're on the destroy
Definite
part.
destroy pattern.
But I don't think it's like destroy what people think it is. At least not at this moment where the planet's going to just blow up and that's it. No, it's just going to be
Right. Oh yeah.
another. It's just going to be another turning point in life.
Right. 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 Right.
Like for you, what you're in your age that you're in. So I was talking to my homie about this. And like for my demographic, I was like, there really wasn't no problems, really, if you think about it. There was like no big upheaval in patterns, So, for example, you had the Rodney King thing. Okay, that was bad. Then you had riots, and then you had wars in the East, things like that, right?
Uh
But you
huh.
never had it feel like everything is going up in smoke, like
Well,
in
we
the,
didn't
in, that
live.
in that time.
We didn't live in the areas where it felt like shit was going up smoke. Everybody else did.
What's what I'm saying? But the world is now feeling like that though. There's like
Nah, nigga.
remember in 2020. Remember in 2020 where it was like every part of the world got hit.
Yeah, but we don't.
Australia was on fire. Plus they had COVID.
Yeah, but bro, bro, you and I have never seen Kalosha bombed and
No, I'm
everybody
not
building.
saying I'm not saying
Yeah,
that what
and
other
they
places like
have.
that had is bad. What I'm saying is like it's
Oh,
like
man.
it seems like it's bubbling, like a pot of water bubbling, and you see like the water bubbling, and then once you have it on full fucking bubble, the whole pot is bubbling. I'm like,
Yo, you think? Hey,
we're at the beginning of the bubble.
you think these countries are gonna bomb uh, something like that over here?
I mean, I wouldn't put it past them.
Bro, come on. You already know 9/11 was an inside job. I'm not even doing that with nobody. Like, come on now.
If it was,
That was an inside job.
I didn't look into 9/11 because I'm not like that, not that much because 9/11. Um,
Inside, and
Even
look,
if it
and
was an inside job, you still have to look at the human aspect of it. The human
I
aspect.
do.
So whatever that was about, even if it's inside, it happened. You know what I mean? Like COVID happened. You know,
You're right. Absolutely. And hey, that's I'm not out, nigga. COVID. I got homies who went through that.
exactly,
You and I have mutual homies who went through that shit. So we good.
exactly. So, um, the, them pushing the button to bomb shit, I can see that shit happening. Whether it's part of the plan, you know, the plan, I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Nor have the funding to find out, nor want to, because once you start playing that level of game, it's, you know,
It's a different ball game. You're right.
yeah,
Different ball game.
that's major leagues. Like, oh shit, I'll get a staff on deck to protect me when I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
But I will say this: we can get bombed. I can say shit like that, like, yeah, we can get bombed easily.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I do I work? I told you
But
before. I told you before. Like, I
do you think? Do you think we would though? We can
yes,
get bombed.
I
Do you
think
think
we
we
would.
would?
Yes,
Where and who?
I think they'll hit Cali first.
But who? Who would do it? Who would be crazy enough to do that?
I don't know anybody who hates us the most. Who hates? Everyone hates us.
Nah,
We're
bro.
Babylon. We are Babylon.
Bro, you do know we have more allies than we have enemies, right?
Man, let me tell you this.
I,
I saw many videos.
I'm saying.
One person asked a question. Hey, I just want to know. I'm American, and I want to know what you guys overseas think about America. And shit was baffling. It was just like, yo, you guys are a joke.
I won't disagree.
Now,
They got nothing to do.
if you're
That
talking
got
about
nothing
who's
to do
going to
with the
protect,
government.
if
Yeah.
you're talking about who's going to protect us, yeah, it'll be some long-standing friends from
He said long-standing friends.
Europe and everything like that. But the people who are just our neighbor, our friends, just because they feared us and they have an option out, we're toast. Or at the
So
very
you try.
least, I mean, is it going to happen anytime soon? I don't know. But from my sources, um,
Sorry, try to say we are
let's
going
just
to
say that we're not even close to being done.
oh with the over there, yeah, I don't think so. Yeah,
We're not even
it's a
close.
bigger
I'm
situation.
like, fuck, we're not even close. Yeah, we're not even close. Like, oh, okay, shit.
Hey,
But
imagine being ruled by Russia or China. How's that gonna work?
I don't think. Well,
Yeah, look at you.
I don't think it will happen. I don't think they can defeat us.
No,
That's the
they
problem.
can't. They can't
That's the
because
thing.
they can't. No.
Like, but as Diesel stated, it's like just because he might not be able to defeat you, but he can still throw a brick at your face.
But if I
and
throw a
then,
brick at your face and I break your neck and kill you, what
but
are we doing here?
but if you make all you gotta do is make God bleed.
You can make God bleed, but
Make God
if
bleed,
God
bro.
but if,
You
but
show
if
a
God
you show a major weakness. Let's just say
but when God
let's just say
but if God kills you,
let's just
what are you
say
gonna do after that?
doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does.
Listen, at an in game scenario, if you're like, oh fuck, this is it. What would you do? Either A, let's just no, what's one scenario? Let's just say you got you got motherfuckers after you, and you're bold. You're like, I'm gonna fuck these motherfuckers up. You're going, but you taking all the hits, but
Uh,
they don't know you got a grenade in your pocket.
uh,
They don't know that, right? So they fight, and you're like, oh, I'm getting my ass kicked. You're on the ground, just in the fetal position. You have two choices: keep taking that ass whooping, or just reach in your pocket as you're getting fucking obliterated undo the pin and just stand there and just watch your ass get beat as they blow up and you blow up with them. Because clearly they're here to kill you.
But who wins?
Not us, not the people.
That's my point.
The bigger entity wins.
That's my point.
The bigger entity wins.
So,
but at the same
yeah.
day, at the same time, the people have hit a major loss across the board.
So if China and Russia really want to get into that battle with U.S. and the rest of their allies, and they lose, who do you think's gonna take over that land?
But
The United States.
We're gonna take over land. That's
yes,
great.
we will.
We will. We'll take over that land with a heartbeat.
Okay, so after that, nigga, like what else I'm saying, like nigga, what do we think will happen? We gonna take over all the niggas. It's a wrap.
Well, again, like I said, we're in Babylon. Like if one thing made sense to me, Babylon was supposed to be the one thing. Rome. But all empires fall though. All of them. Every single one of them has fallen.
And it took some odd 100,000 or years to do that. So
now we're only in what year 500 of America.
Yep. We good.
So we're good unless there's just that thing. That thing just happens, and that's that 1%. All it takes is that 1%.
You're right.
That's that chaos factor. That's where
You're right.
That's where my mind lies in. My mind lays in the chaos factor. Like that 1% can fuck us.
I don't want to live there. I like the chaos factor, but I don't want to live there.
I'm talking about the bombing. Like that 1% can fuck us. You know that guy getting kicked. It's all organized right there. Yeah, we got him. We're all part of the plan. Oh, wait a minute. Oh shit! I got a grenade in my pocket. Fuck him.
It's true. No, it's true. That's true.
And now everybody, and I'm not sure how it works, but either it spreads to like just all places, all people who's like hitting them up, or it's just like fuck it, fuck them, focus all my energy on them. Boom, done. It's a wrap. But it's meant to happen. I hope it doesn't happen in my lifetime. I don't want to live in a nuclear holocaust.
Yeah. Same.
I don't want to see friends, family members, or just random people get blown to smithereens. I don't want that shit.
Same.
So whatever it needs to be to cause peace. Hey, yeah, peace.
Yeah.
But the way it stands, the way it's looking, where everybody's just cash grabbing and grabbing money, and money is being so, it's so easy to make now with the crypto. Like that's why they're trying to regulate it. Like, yo, you can make trillions upon. Like, what was it? Who's gonna be the first trillionaire? Like that's like the real question. Like, who's gonna be the first trillionaire? Like, what kind of money does that look like? What kind of empire does a trillionaire look like?
A whole continent, maybe?
Probably a planet. Like I don't look into it that much. Diesel fucking looked into it that much. But he's like, yo, Elon's going to fucking, they're trying to go to fucking different planets and shit. Like, whoever lands on a different planet first is going to be the first.
It's theirs.
It's going to be the first trillionaire. Whoever gets there first trillionaire, right there, easy. Because you're gonna have new minerals, new products, new shit that you'll never have. You want this fucking this Mars rock? I got this Mars rock straight from Mars, $18,000. What?
Yep.
It's a rock from Mars though. What? Yeah, it costs so much money to spend that gas to bring that shit here. So Mars.
I must make it a $500 profit out of this bad boy.
Yeah.
Huh.
The hustle is going
to
be nuts. So when you talk about spaceships and shit, like, yeah, that'd be fucking fire to have a spaceship battle. I mean, a spaceship and travel the cosmos. But are you ready? Because almost forgot. Are you ready for a God of War? Oh yeah,
So
I'll forget. I just get sidetracked.
so yes, absolute ready for God of War 4. 4, right? 4
No.
or 5?
Let's see, one, two, three. Then four
5.
was on the
Yeah.
Viking one, and then yeah, so
And 3
five.
was
Yeah,
on
yeah,
yeah,
so
5.
five. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
I
right.
played and beat I played and beat part 4 on PS4. Great game. Hell of a game.
The brilliance
Uh,
of that shit.
yeah. Uh, a replayable game like I was talking about, like one of those games like you can like 10, 15 years if you still have the console and well, I'm pretty sure they'll like remaster these games throughout
Uh-huh.
these years, but like it's a game to play.
When did you during the game? When did you find out that? When did you call it before it happened that that motherfucker was Loki?
There was what?
That his boy was Loki because he's Loki. When did you call it? I was like, wait, this motherfucker.
I did not know he was Loki.
Yeah, that's Loki. It's Loki as a child.
His son is Loki?
Yeah, Atreyu is Loki.
Oh, I don't know.
I was like, oh shit. Fuck.
But no, I like where would I pick it off at?
He was talking about how he was born from ice giants or some shit like that. Because his
Mm-hmm.
family from he was like talking about he was giving hints. He was talking about how his mother was something,
Oh,
and then
okay.
through the storyline itself, I was like, oh shit, this motherfucker is Loki. Like my child is the fucking trickster guy. So I was expecting him to become, like Loki, like turn, but he did it. Like, cause I'm like, oh shit, so this would happen. So he tricked Kratos to like become in his world because the whole not thing, not like a problem, but the whole thing I was wondering, like, how did fucking Kratos enter this realm? He's like a Greek god, and he's like in Greek culture,
He's in Roman time right now.
but he just simply just traveled too far out. That was it. I was like, oh okay. But I thought after hearing that thing, like, just finding out that he's pretty much Loki, I was like, oh wait a minute, is he tricking this motherfucker? Like, did he not travel into a distant land? No. I mean, the verdict's still out because he hasn't taken his full Lokiness.
Well, to answer that question, I do remember like at the end when you're like discovering the fucking the pictures and shit, and like his mom was a fucking like a giant like a frost giant queen or some
Yeah,
shit to that.
no, it's Freya, I
So
believe.
no.
No, it's
He
Freya.
did something. He did something in the game. I forget what it was. And, like he like turned cold and shit.
Yeah, yeah, right.
I don't. Yeah.
I'm gonna find out because I want to make sure. I'm trade. You think I would know how to spell that since it's my God thing.
Yeah. Wow. I haven't played that game in
Or Atreus. Is it
Atreus.
Atreus?
Yeah, I
Is it
haven't played that game in
Atreus?
like 3 years, 4 years. But I've been waiting for a new game.
Yeah, yeah. He was Loki. So Atreus, also known as Loki. I was like, yo, that's dope. But but the new one. But here what I liked about the God of War, the the one where you finally go when it goes to Valhalla. Oh, is it Valhalla or is it Viking territory? I'm not sure. But what I liked about it was they changed the whole mechanics of the whole God of War game. I was like,
Yeah.
yo, this is genius. This is smart. It, I was afraid that it was gonna suck. Like, oh man, it's gonna be weird. The use of the axe, you get to throw it and be like Thor, like that's dope. Even though, man, so I have yet to 100% that game. I need one trophy and I'm done. I should play that game again, but it's like the hardest one for me anyway, and that's beating all the Valkyries.
The Valkyries, yeah.
The Valkyries
Those
were
bitches is bad.
dope, man.
Hey, they're hard. It's hard.
Well, they were fun to beat.
Hard as fuck.
The last one for me is it's like the when she like has all her powers. I believe she's like in the smoke, like that pink smoke area, whatever. It's hard to get to it. It's already that part is already hard to get to her because you come from being there so long before your energy starts dying. Ah, I fucking love that game. You know what game they need to bring back though? Oh, have you ever played my favorite game, Legacy of Kain?
No.
Man, look that game up. Legacy of Kain 2. It's called Shadow Reaver. Shadow Reaver? Oh, Soul Reaver. Shadow Reaver. Fucking combining Pokemon and fucking. I'm combining Yu-Gi-Oh and other shit. But yeah,
Legacy King.
that game was so the voice acting in that game to me and a lot of other people has yet to be touched in gaming. It's like so it follows.
Legacy
King. Yeah.
It's a multiplayer.
No, it's a single player game. That's the dope thing about it because it's too many multiplayer out there. But it's pretty much about a vampire. And Soul Reaver was my introduction. This vampire betrays his master Kain by leveling up before he did. And he fucking throws him in the pit of despair, kills him and shit. And he becomes like this wraith. And he wants revenge. Like the whole world of Nosgoth is just in decay now when he comes back because he like comes back like tens of thousands of years from now. And he's just like, yeah, that shit is dope. I think that's Defiance right there, couple, or that's like the I can barely see it, but yeah, I can see the marking. But yeah, that game was dope for a number of reasons. One, the voice acting. Two, it was touted out as not having a load stream, which was fire. But looking at it on the review was the load screen was pretty much hidden under the cutscenes. Like, oh, you guys just hid it under the cutscenes. You guys have load screens because I can't bypass the cutscenes. You guys ain't that smart.
Okay.
And it had like it was also you can choose your own adventure type thing too, in a way in which when you come back, you had choices of where to go. So it's kind of like open world, but it kind of wasn't. So you can go left and go to this rain, and that rain where like one of your fallen brethren were. He's grown into a grotesque being, and you have to like take his soul like some Highlander shit. That was dope.
So, are you a Final Fantasy fan?
No.
Really?
No. I've like you, my other friends, they talk all about it and shit. Like I can just never like. I mean, I know like only one character's name, and that's because everybody's in agreement. It's like the son's death, and that's Tifa.
Okay.
That's it. I'm like, oh, Tifa, it's sad that she died, apparently. I mean, hey, that's it. That's all I know of that game. Oh, that and they had a remake, which I do own because I like it. So I may play it because I'm not a fan of turn-based games.
It's not a turn-based game anymore.
Yeah, the old ones were.
Yeah. So although those are all dope. And look, I wasn't a fan of turn-based games until I got it. I was like, oh shit, wait a minute, hold on, fumble, shit, but shit. No, it's not as slow as you thought. They're really, really not. That's the only in my God, bro. That's why I say like Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 8 Final Fantasy 9 are my favorite games in the world because it's not as slow as you think. It's like, okay, these niggas is facing up. I have to like figure out like what I do like to kill these niggas and like, bro, man, I don't know. I have no idea like what got me. I swear to God, I have no idea what got me. It's just something about like the action, like excuse me, like once you get your player like into it like upgraded to a certain thing and like they do their attack, you're like, oh, they're about to kill this nigga. You're like, oh shit, I didn't kill him. I don't know. It's so much of fucking strategy and like those type of games like that. It just tactical shit. This I don't know. I like to stimulate my brain when it comes to shit like that.
I mean, I understand, but
And I'm not saying like other games don't stimulate your brain, but like
no,
that
no,
one really like you know what I'm saying throws the bubbles in. Oh, you know what I'm saying, popping in.
no. But I played those turn-based games
Gandalf.
back in the early ones, not the ones that's made now, and it just took me out the element. Whether it was fast or not, I didn't like the whole selection of it, mind you. But with that in mind, though, with that said, I did like Fallout. What was it, 3 or whatever? The one for
Mm-hmm.
PlayStation 3. That's one I had, and that kind of had like a turn-based type thing. So like you could pick and choose what body parts to hit, and a set time though. But for me,
I don't know.
I like it. I don't know. I like my video games to seem seamless. Like there's no nothing. Like I'm
It's like
playing.
that now. Like it's been like that since like Final Fantasy 10X2, bro. Everything is like everything is as if you're playing hack and slash. It's literally hack and slash, but you just have to like once you're doing like once you fight a character and you have to like switch up your shit, you got to be able to maneuver that shit. You know what I'm saying with your fingers and like, all right, good, I'm good. And then other than that, nigga, it's all hack and slash. Now it's you're great. I love this shit now.
Well, I guess what I'm trying to say is like for me, like have you played Cyberpunk?
With who?
Have you played Cyberpunk?
Cyberpunk. Oh, that's more of a yeah. I haven't played it, no, but I've seen how the metrics of it, and it's a third person first person game or
Yes.
first person third person game. Yeah.
Yes, with heavy RPG elements into it, and that was my selling point because I need like levels. Like for me, like I said, I played a couple times Final Fantasy, but I never felt like the elements of building something was there. Um, I guess an example would be like maybe I want my weapon to do a a a thing, and I want my jacket to do have some powers to it, and I want my hairband to have something, and I want my shoes to have some type of weapon to it. You know, I felt maybe they have it, maybe I just didn't notice it. Like when you have like your items have attributes, but I guess
Yeah.
maybe what I'm saying is maybe at that point where I played Final Fantasy, there just weren't enough attributes in that game. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There's a gang of attributes in the guy in that game, nigga. I'm like, yeah, not really, but hey,
Like
there's
I feel like there wasn't. Like I feel like I
maybe
played.
but maybe they're attributes that you're either not used to or don't like.
That could be it. That could be definitely it. That
And that's
yeah,
okay. Like nigga, look, bro. All I
that
gotta
could make
say is, nigga, look.
sense.
I've tried. Look, I've got niggas on Final Fantasy, and I've got niggas actually when I explain like, nah, I won't play that game, nigga. That's too much. Okay, well, so look, man, the game is dope, and then like that doesn't make you like I'm a gamer.
No,
You know what I'm saying? If you play it or not, nigga, like there's so many better fucking games than that. Like you know that.
there's a lot of
So,
games.
but I like for as far as like a mainstream game where people like have been deterred from back in the day, like it used to be a turn-based game, and I say experience those, but like the ones now, hey, there's so much more, man. There's so much doper, and like if you jump on those now, like I think you'll. And this is just me as a huge fan, as a biased fan. This is you'll actually enjoy it.
You know what?
I've been a fan since I was like in fifth grade.
Yeah,
Sixth grade. Sorry, sixth grade.
sixth grade. You've been gaming since the sixth, huh?
Yeah, man.
Since the sixth
Say it
grade.
again.
I said
Yeah.
you've been gaming since the sixth grade. Not bad, not bad. I
Bro,
think
I've been playing video games since
pretty
bro,
much the same thing.
yeah, no, I got my very first Nintendo when I was 5. I won it when I was I used to sell candy when I was like a kid, so I was able to win that shit and like and get the Nintendo.
What are your thoughts on empire building games?
On Empire.
On empire building games, what are your thoughts on those type of games? Like Age of
Empire.
Wonders and um,
Okay,
Final
okay, okay.
Fantasies, fucking
Honestly, for me, like, look, if you can turn your Empire building games into like some type of like hack and slash, like somewhere down in like certain fucking missions, I'm down.
man, what would that look like?
Or or well, look, fucking you remember what was that shit? Something Silo back in the day.
Silo.
Yeah, Silo, some Silo. It was like it was a fucking strategy game where you had to like uh buy certain territory and like build on it.
Okay, I never played it.
Well, have you ever played strategy games where they have where you have to like build on the land and like
Yeah,
if people try to invade you, you have to be able to like stop the invasion and shit like
yeah.
that.
Age of Wonders.
Conquest and conquer and conquest, quest and conquer
That one was
too.
one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about it?
If so, now what if you were building that and once you got into battle, you had to get into CQC. You had to get into fucking espionage. You had to go into and like infiltrate the. You know what I'm saying? What if you did that? How much would the game change?
Are you saying so you build an empire, and then
Uh huh.
once the empire is built,
Uh
let's
huh.
just say like it's a street level, whatever. So
Say for instance, you're able to do. Say for instance, you're able to do like a fuck. What's the goddamn game? Grand Theft Auto type shit. But you're able to like go out there and build your empire and walk around, you know what I'm saying, and do all that shit. And then like if people try to invade, you're able to go out there and protect your empire with
okay,
fucking
okay. So
shit like that.
I think that's
They
cool.
build a whole world for you.
I think that's cool. I know there's some games that are like kind of doing that right now on the blockchain world. I can't. It's not like so much as building worlds, but it is spaceship stuff. So you have your own spaceship. I have my own spaceship, and I forgot the name of the game. I can't. I will look it up right now. But this is what I know when I was like researching and shit. You have your own spaceship. I have my own spaceship, and then everybody else has their own spaceship. And I can either choose to rob your spaceship, destroy it, and take all your shit, and run off. And now you're left with no spaceship. And that spaceship that I just took all the parts from it and everything, whatever, however the mechanics of breaking the parts would be, that's real world money. Like that
What if I can go down there and take the planet that you dominated and turn it into mine? Not
exactly,
everybody else.
exactly. I think they're probably gonna go that route, but this game I just discovered last year, so they're starting from space, and eventually there's other games that are like probably start. I believe they're starting on Earth with that same type of concept. So you are in the right world. It's just not going to be um, like on PlayStation, or at least not yet, unless PlayStation starts going to a blockchain where people can like earn things and people can make those game mechanic things because you can.
Right.
Because are you fucking with VR?
No.
All right, buy an Oculus, right?
I'll get one. I'll get one eventually. I don't, bro. I am definitely a.
It's because
Uh
it's only because
I
you.
can't. I don't want to fall into that matrix, bro. That's the matrix right there, bro. Yep. Let's talk about it.
I don't be
You don't
thinking
want to
about
talk?
it.
Hey,
He's like, I don't want
that's
to
the
fucking.
test.
I
That's
don't
the
want to
matrix.
partake it. Man,
Yeah,
we're already in the matrix.
that's it, bro. But that's even more so. That's more of a mental matrix. And like,
Mental
nigga, I don't
matrix.
want to be stuck there.
You want to
I
be like,
don't. I promise you,
be
dude.
at
That,
home.
that that VR shit, unless they fucking nah, nigga, it's gonna be really bad, bro.
It is
I
gonna be
that's what I
bad.
know. That's how I know it's gonna be really bad. VR shit is gonna be really bad.
It is gonna be bad. Like earlier when we spoke, I said, yeah, the kids are fucked. The kids are fucked because the how many times did VR become a thing? This is like his third time coming into the world,
And they has dropped because like yo, nope, can't do it.
but each time it got better. First time you're like, oh, that was a little weird. Second time, oh, okay, okay. Now it's
Nope.
like, oh shit.
Whoa. Oh shit.
Check it.
Hey, who was that?
It's
Oh shit.
it's so good. I'm pretty sure you heard people say this too, but I brought it over to my family's house for a holiday, and they were playing. They used it. My aunts and my mom, man, they were like, oh shit, oh my god, this is like the real thing. I was like,
Bro,
careful,
do you
careful,
want your
don't walk.
consciousness?
No.
Do you want your consciousness to be inside of a system that can be changed
You're already in the
at will?
consciousness. You're already doing it right now. We're doing it right now. At this very second, recording this. We're gonna pop
I
that
do
set.
believe it.
We're gonna pop this session into a database.
But no, but do you no? But this is that would be so much different. Like they can change anything at any time, at anywhere, at any second. I don't think I would want to be a part of that.
You're part of it now.
Like digitally, they have control of you. Like your mind. Like you want your mind. Nah, man,
What if? What if?
that's scary.
Check this out. Here's an outlier thought. What if going deeper is the way out?
In the digital world,
Yeah. What if that's the way out?
oh, no
What if that's
way.
the way out?
I don't want to be stuck in the matrix. That's the
No,
actual matrix.
you're
I don't want to be a zero or one.
you're looking at it wrong. What if you're so afraid you're saying no to leveling up?
Leveling up where though? Like
To the
what
to
is
the
it?
to the, to the next thing. If you're talking like if you combine the matrix with the spirituality world, leveling up pretty much like ascending to a higher level, right? That's pretty much what they're trying to do. We're trying to go to the next plane of existence because our consciousness wants to go something where different. What if everybody who's saying no, everybody who's saying no is denying themselves?
But the digital world is only subject to its place where the
But
digital world doesn't go anywhere.
how do you know? Everything is energy. How do you know?
Not digital.
Digital is energy. It's that's energy that we're using right now. All of this is energy. This is a different form of energy. It's a different level of energy.
I guess maybe
It's
I
the,
guess maybe I'm looking at it differently. I'm looking at
it's the thing that we talked about. It's the thing. All those movies we make trying to tell ourselves something. That's the thing.
yeah.
That's the thing. We're trying to become. We're trying to become it because we're destined to become it. We're destined to become a machine, and that's just another level of us changing. That is
So
us.
you think man-made creation is part of energy that's put out into the world?
Yes.
Or sentient being on respective galaxies, planets, whatever, create things, and that's supposed to disperse even more.
Yes. It's just energy. It's just. You know how we breathe? We breathe in H2O or yeah H2O, right? No, that's water. We breathe in oxygen, right? And then we exhale carbon. So that's what we're doing. In the grand scheme, we're just this is thermodynamics. This is fucking happening. We're just spinning energy, and so what's happening is our energy is becoming a machine. We're putting our fucking thoughts into creating things, and that's our energy. And our energy is going to become these things. And once it becomes that thing, then that thing becomes us. We change. We're like, all right, now what did God say in the Bible when he created Adam? I forgot. Let there be light or some shit. Now you're a man. I don't fucking know. But but
Now
that
you.
but that's what we're going to do to machines. We're going to create machines. We're like, hey, we created you, and just like I'm gonna use Judeo-Christian because that's the most tangible one. It's more concise. That's why it fucking works. That's why it's so long lasting because it's like a fucking novel. Like editors have come into that book like, no, actually take this out. So anyway, get sidetracked. If you look at it, fuck, I got sidetracked.
That's all right, I got you. We were there, but it's all good.
But
I gotta.
what did I say? If you look
I
at
don't
it
know.
like if you look at a concise thing, everything is happening the way it's supposed to happen, right? Was I going like that?
Well, I guess that's the way you were going. Either way,
Man,
because we were talking
you know what it
about
is?
man.
This knowledge is not meant to come out today.
No, and no, we were just talking about man-made
Man-made stuff.
stuff versus what I'm saying already created things, and like trying to see like the difference between like me personally. I don't think that man-made creations or sentient being creations or their respective parts are going to reflect into you know their relative space of like, okay, new creation. I just believe that whatever. I don't know. It just I don't know. I just think that once our creation is done, like the people who were like created out of the particles in the universe, we disperse. I don't I don't think a
We as a
screw
human race.
yeah well no just as just a sentient being living. I don't think a screwdriver is gonna have a fucking life somewhere.
Oh, okay. So you're saying if we were to turn into machines, that 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 when
No, I'm not saying.
that if they were to die, if the machine version of us were to die, that their energy won't be able to do what a human body would be able to do. Correct? Like a human
Well,
body
yeah,
would.
yeah. Do you believe like a screw, like a screw inside of that humanoid would be able to move on to be a fish? No.
I believe
So
I believe that the energy of it will become something else.
of a screwdriver of a screw,
Like, do you know that rocks have communication?
rocks are minerals.
Rocks, like, but think about that.
Oh, you being real deep. You like diving. Okay.
Yeah, rocks talk to each other because everything talks to each other. Yoda had it right. Like, if you look back at what Yoda said, he said the force is everywhere. It's there. It's over there. It's up there. It's fucking everywhere. He was pretty much saying like, yo man, everything has energy in it, and it is the force. You are the force. That's what Great Jedi believes. Like you are the force. So yeah, this phone of mine, it has no soul in the sense that if my life, if a child's life and my phone's destruction were at stake, I'm gonna choose the child's life because it's a thing that we as humans know to be true that it's alive. This phone is only what it is. But you break this thing down to its atoms, that energy went somewhere. It has stuff in it. It has to because it's the mere fact that it's lighting up. That's energy. That's energy. That's the force right there.
So you think they just had like their own little galaxy and it got wiped out real quick?
Yep.
But
Remember,
in their
remember,
timeline, it was long lasting.
remember at the end of Men
That's
in
crazy.
Black when he opened up the fucking locker and there was a fucking universe in there.
Yeah.
It's just it is what it is. We are only just thinking like what we see. What we see as humans, like I'm alive. This is what alive is. The animals meow. That dog is barking. That's alive. But we just don't take into account that everything else, even in the world of magic, there's there's you don't take stones from places. Did you tell me you're the one who told me about the fucking volcano rock? Remember?
Yes.
You don't
Yeah.
take that rock. Yeah, that has a life. It
Yeah.
has a
No.
yeah, it has a connection to the force, to the all. So everything is a life. It's just that.
That's more of a like a human aspect to it. Like nigga, we can, you know,
But
it's
they're
more of a
they just whatever this phone, whoever, if it's like one person or 18 people that decided to be a phone, more power to them. But when their phone life dies and they're changed, then they move on to something else. We're gonna move. I don't know. Maybe I'll make the decision when I die. Like, you know what? I want to be a cow.
I don't want to be a cow. I don't want to be any type of animal because I, for whatever reason, I have like some type of thing like where I was like a turtle or a fish back in the day, and I was like, yo, yep, I because I have like a healthy fear of the ocean, like a crazy healthy fear of the ocean,
Right.
and it's like it's more so like when I was a kid, I used to love the ocean. I used to go like I was one of those kids I went about past the buoys and didn't give two fucks about it when I was in LA. Like the ones where you say don't go past the buoys. I swam out there just not thinking. Swam back. Like it's just like the thought of it. Like when I did all that. Like now when as a grown as adult nigga, boy, you can't. Boy, yeah, you will not catch me in that water. Like nah, man. Look, no, I can't see. And no.
When's the last time you been to the ocean? In the ocean, like deep.
Oh, deep in the ocean.
Yeah. When's the last time you been in the ocean?
Nigga, I was 14 years old and I went on a 2 week, 2.5 week, or 1.5 week cruise, from Florida to Jamaica to Ocho Rios, Cancun, and then back to Florida.
How was Jamaica?
Nigga, but yeah, Jamaica was dope. I ain't gonna lie, it was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful place. Like I said, I can. Like I said, I was 14 when I did it. I'm 38, guys, so that's a lot of years. But as a kid, I definitely feel blessed because I not too many kids were able to enjoy that. So I went out there and did that. Beautiful place. I went out there with my mama. We did all the attractions that you can do out there. Beautiful, lovely place.
Hmm. So that's the last time you've been to the ocean.
Deep in the ocean, yes.
Yeah.
I tell everybody like when you're out there on that ocean at night, nigga, the moon is as if you can touch that bitch. That's how big it is out there.
Huh.
It's like so bright and beautiful, and like, but I mean, it storms all the way through that bitch because it's just the ocean. That's just how that shit works. But yeah, it's beautiful,
I've been
fun
to the
thing to do.
ocean twice in my life. Once when about your age, not really, not really deep, but just deep enough. Like oh, I'm in the ocean. And then the second time, was just this year actually. Me and my girl went out to Whale Watch. I was like, oh shit. So I didn't go deep as you, like to a different continent and shit. But deep enough where I was like, I didn't see no other fucking land masses. like,
Yeah,
like, oh shit.
yeah,
So
bro.
that was
That,
fun.
that's Have you ever been out to sea at night, looking at it in the middle of the
No,
ocean,
it was a day trip.
bro? It's like I said, it's an experience. Like it's beautiful because the ocean, like when you don't see shit, it's just you in the sky, and man, I can't wait to ever to get back out there. It's one of the greatest things ever to just to see, man.
So you probably was
And
fishing
I
or that.
really get it. No, I really suggest, bro. Like you just even if you do just do it by yourself, go out there and get you a cruise. Um, and once you get out there, once they get you out there at night, because it took 2 days to get to where we were going.
Right.
To our first, they so I think it was 2 days at night. So just being able to experience and see that shit, man, I think you would like you. I know you would enjoy it. You were like, nigga, this is like being out with my ancestors and shit. You know?
Well, I'm definitely going to me and Lady gonna do more traveling. So we're building towards that. Like hopefully this whole plan of building this brand, man. So I just want to do more traveling and help people in the low while and just speak my mind, man. So speak our mind, man. So we're gonna kill it, man. Be my co-host. Danger room,
Absolutely. I love it.
danger room.
I'm over Dandro, nigga.
And then I'm also building a Discord. So you guys want to join the Discord? It's gonna be crazy. Discord's gonna be locked pretty soon. Stay tuned. And
Let's get it.
uh, I want people to just enjoy time. I'm gonna put like a whole bunch of AI stuff in there, so people can create shit. And I want to create a community that's like self-sustaining. Like that's what I learned. I've told you many times, man. That's what I did during the pandemic was just learn how to cook things I never thought possible and farm and do shit like, yo, man, I feel like the world's in the shit. I got a pair fucking playing loud ass music like it's from the what's that movie? The Purge. Like, play that sound effect.
Oh yeah.
I was concerned like, yeah, this is it. But anyway, son. All right, so where's it at, son? All right, so
So I'm about to fuck. I'm over here hungry as shit. I'm about to cook some food.
one last thing, and then we can call it quits. I just have to get your notion on this. Where is it at? Oh,
Please let it be my
are you caught up
coffee.
on? Are you caught up on Marvel? On the TV show that is?
Yeah, so I saw the last episode of She-Hulk.
Think. Fuck.
Uh so for me, I would like them to put all of the Marvel shows, even Ms. Marvel, on the TV MA side.
Huh?
Only be yes, I want them to be all gory and bloody and colorful.
I get you.
I want yes, because for me it's like the shit that he does on there it's just too corny. I can't I don't like corny stuff. And they're doing too much of the corny shit. It's just too corny. Had they did She-Hulk like they did the Punisher, where she killing motherfuckers and people are fucking and there's innocent dead bystanders and yeah, and she has to defend herself in court. I'm with that.
I can see a little bit
I
of the
don't.
point.
I'm not with. I don't like this soft ass. Like even little Miss Marvel. I want to see city damage. I want to see fucking hurt. You know, not just because it's a show. I want to see hurt. You know what I'm saying? I want to see complaints from the fucking. You know what I'm saying? From the city. Like shut these fucking heroes down. That's why I want to see all this stuff.
I think we might get that with Secret Invasion.
I want to see dead people though.
That's what
Dead
I'm
people
saying.
dying.
I think they're escalating toward that. The reason I say that because did you watch Werewolf by Night?
I did not.
I think that was the test run for blood and gore. I think that was a test run, so they cheated with black and white, and I think that's also the reason why they going back to the drawing board with Blade. I think they probably saw Werewolf and like, oh shit, this is bloody as fuck. Um, and they liking it. You know what? Let's cancel Blade and redo that shit. I'm pretty sure Blade was like what you just said, corny and not bloody, because that
No, but I like Blade. Give me the
yeah,
first Blade was sick.
but the
Second Blade was sick.
but the Blade that they were doing, they canceled it. They're redoing it. They're reshooting the film.
Oh, with Marshall Ali.
Yeah, because the rumor is that it was too soft. I'm like, All right, but I'm pretty sure, or the script sucked rather. I'm pretty sure it's because Werewolf by Night was like your test, and that shit was bloody as not bloody as fuck, but it was graphic.
Well, yeah, and I need to have all the. No, I don't. The no. There's no need for these other characters to have soft ass fucking role because they're not soft in the comic book. So why are we doing this in the show? You know what I'm saying? Like let's do this. Like come on, man. Like y'all they set the tone too many times with certain movies. Like you feel me?
Yeah,
So they need to fucking like go ahead
I
make
think
all these TVMA.
I think it's just because they're having a test phase with phase four, and so once phase four is over, maybe they'll be like they were in the first two phases. Mark
You
my
trying to
words.
tell me you trying to tell me Daredevil is gonna be soft after when they got in this nigga was like you saw people's heads flying
Yeah,
off,
I think it's gonna be
people
hard.
getting okay. So I was about to say they better not soften up Daredevil
They're they're they're
or the Punisher.
they're right now. They're just right now. Marvel is just putting the pieces together of everything that they have. That's why they're mentioning X Men. That's why they're putting Mr. Fantastic. That's why they did a lot of shit because Phase Four is about just making sure their entire universe is inside of the MCU. And this is why earlier when I was talking about how you're gonna be more physical, probably 10 years from now, we can go to Disneyland, the Marvel place, and you're interacting because why not? Because you know they're building a world where it's expanding to a point where it can't stop. It can't end. Marvel and Disney has done something that no other company has ever did. Every other company has made sequels. Every other company has made like a saga of movies, but no other company has made a, a universe in which you can like watch everything that they had probably for 2 months, day to day, like one a day. That's a lot of stuff, and it's their
Yeah,
universe, and their actors, and fans only see those said actors as those characters. So those characters are walking around their brain, and
that's true.
imagine like how would you do a Captain America, right? Like when
Redo it.
if he dies, if a Steve Rogers Captain America, if you wanted Steve Rogers to like, if you wanted to like bring him back, like, and but the actor himself is no longer around with him and stuff, like, how would that work? Like as an artist,
There's
like I
there's
think about shit like that. How would that look? Because Disney doesn't want to break, they don't want to break the spell. That's their whole mo. No mask of Mickey gets taken off.
well the thing about like Marvel comics. There's so many comics that speak to that. Like nigga, there's Old Man Rogers where he's old man. He's Captain America, but he looks old, and he has a team of Captain Americas. There's like a whole like I forget I think it's called Old Man. I'm not sure if it's called Old Man Rogers, but I think it is. But he's like flying a jet and like this whole team behind him.
Hmm.
So yeah, they can. That's the crazy thing about fucking Marvel comics and DC comics. They've written so many of the thoughts that you're talking about. Like they got it. It's out there.
Hmm. Well, you heard it, guys. Um, that's it for this thing. Whatever this is, the episode or whatever it's gonna be.
We just
Like
talking, nigga. We out here doing it.
we just out here doing it. We're gonna just post this. We love you guys. Everything about you guys. This is the Danger Room. I'm Black
Danger
Moriarty,
Room.
and this is
Danger Room. Eugene O'Neill.
and this is the Danger Room. So until next time, we're gonna I don't know. We're gonna do something. But we're gonna keep you entertained. We're gonna dig
Yeah,
inside
we'll be
your
back.
mind. We're gonna make you laugh. We're gonna make you cry. We're gonna make you think.
It might make you fart.
Might make you fart. Peace.
Peace.
All right, my dude.
All right, brother.
It's been real. I'm gonna go kiss my girl.
Nah, do your thing. I gotta do the same.
All right, deuces.
Peace.